linguist feat, you said I should pick up Orcish, Gnomish, and... is that all you told me to pick, or is there anything else?
Pick Abyssal.
I'm good.
It will be more useful than you think.
What do you speak? You speak Sylvan. What do you speak, Micah?
I speak Common, Elvish, and Gnomish.
Okay.
I also speak with small beasts.
I chose Gnomish for
think we're good.
arbitrary reasons that had nothing to do with background.
I'll probably go.
All right, we're back up. So, sorry, the stream went down for a minute there.
Yep.
In that time, so here's what happened.
So I can speak to this.
Mom came home and my computer died.
That
So,
sounds
in the meantime, Yggdrasil professed his undying love to Sue, and he was promptly stabbed. Chakal became a god. Didn't see that one coming.
Let's go back to normal.
All right. So what really happened was.
Oh wait, I was dead. I was happy.
Nothing much happened except these guys really want to play their backup characters.
So I'm trying, or Chakal is currently trying to talk some responsible adult.
I can do this. I'm the oldest.
Perhaps
into coming with her. Not you.
Chakal, perhaps you should consider this.
Woman.
Perhaps
that joke works for way too many reasons.
Perhaps you should consider this the consequences of your actions. After all, you did steal a horse.
This is fair.
I returned the horse.
Yggdrasil returned the horse.
Sue returned the horse.
Sue returned the horse.
Wait, no.
Sue was not there.
Wrong horse.
Oh, yeah, wrong horse.
Yeah, no, Yggdrasil did return the horse.
I and the horse both returned.
You almost let the horse get stolen and then killed.
You thought bringing a horse on a campaign was a good idea.
Why did you steal my horse?
I wanted a horse.
She didn't want to walk.
And well, now these are your consequences. Gregory, don't go with her to get her weapons back.
I'm going to roll a persuade on Gregory.
Do I roll? What do I do?
19.
21.
You are very convinced that Halon does not want you to go with Chakal. You're also pretty convinced that Chakal wants you to go with her.
If I roll a natural
Gregory,
20, then I can convince him too.
It's for the safety of the party, please.
I know, you're so safe and big and tall and strong now.
But Halon, don't you think that she ought to have her weapons? I mean, yes, she stole a horse, but the horse is fine. Is it really that big a deal? We were going on an adventure. We needed a horse.
There are laws for reasons. Actions have
borrow
consequences.
the horse to straight up stealing the horse.
Laws? What are you talking about?
If you steal something that doesn't belong to you, you deserve to be punished.
Oh, well,
I returned it and I've
stealing
been
is a
beat up
strong
for the
word. You're
last
our
2
friend.
days.
You would have let us to have it anyway.
I would have gone with you.
Exactly.
I almost died 3 times in the last couple days. Does that not count?
I don't let.
Those were
also your fault. I don't let. It's not that I don't let people use my horse. My horse doesn't like anybody but me.
Well,
it all started when I was young.
Don't care. I'm sorry.
Idris?
Yes,
let's go.
He's an elf. She's an elf.
I don't care anymore. I don't want to hear this story.
I don't want to hear this story.
We have a brief moment of solidarity and bonding about not wanting to be in your presence, and I'm tired about hearing about the horse thing.
She's an elf.
It's fine. She can't see Qualm right now. It's fine.
You bug me, but you're my best chance right now.
There's just a bunch of bees buzzing around.
There's just a bunch of bees.
Dude, what is up with these bees?
That would be his demon.
Oh, that explains things.
The bees are not my demon. Qualm is fine. He just smells quite lovely right now. Would you like to smell him? He smells like the blue orchids of home.
Right, well, if you
I
two...
spent a lot of time in the garden, the library, and elsewhere.
Right, well, I'm going to go make some lemonade.
You have families that love to you.
I'm going to go make some lemonade.
Alright, you do that. Make
that provided for me. What's the difference?
Their medicine?
Nature and medicine.
Nature. We'll go with nature.
Wait, aren't you terrible at cooking?
No,
my master terrible at cooking. Besides,
Wasn't
lemonade
your master the one who taught you how to cook?
He didn't teach me how to cook. He taught me other things.
Are you going to bring Tessa in on this?
Huh?
Are you going to bring Tessa in on this?
Sure, I'll ask her if she wants to help me make lemonade.
Of course she wants to help you make lemonade.
Yeah.
She's going to help you, so you have an advantage.
Cool. Can I make it medicine? Because I suck at nature.
Sure, it's medicine.
But how do you make lemonade? I'd love to learn.
Okay, that would be
And roll an intelligence check then.
total 20.
Total 20.
Thank you for helping me. Thank you for helping me, Wise.
Where's my intelligence? 5.
You are fascinated by these lemons. This will revolutionize the food industry.
You should
Things
squirt
that
some
grow?
lemon into your mouth and then be completely disgusted.
So in watching this, you understand the process. You're more interested in the there's this juicing thing. It's
So we go. Gregory, you can make a battery out of it.
it's a strainer bowl with this little like
Jeez.
with this type of like obelisk in the middle that he squishes onto and he screws it on it, pushes all the juice out. And you're so fascinated by that, you don't notice the fact that they add sugar to the lemonade.
Oh my, that's incredible.
You know, I had a
How
thought.
handy.
You could take this device, perhaps make it better, if you added a sort of a way to make the little knob move by itself. Perhaps some sort of mechanism, maybe a pedal or a crank, so I don't have to.
You know, I think the torture chamber has something just like that.
You're not there.
I'm not.
No. Walking her to the
I'd be
jail.
happy to work on that. That does sound rather useful.
I'm sure that Larry would be overjoyed at this new improvement. Yeah, I have lemonade
Yes.
now.
Yay! You have with the amount of lemons that
Wouldn't
you
all
have.
improvements be new?
That's not necessarily true.
Well, if they weren't there before.
With the amount of lemons that you brought with you, you currently have about 3 quarts of lemonade.
Cool.
It's almost a gallon.
Yes.
It's a lot of lemons.
Oh, lemons.
It's a lot of
You
lemons.
just stole some guy's lemons.
My cabbages. So, Chakal, Idris.
Yay.
We are walking towards the jail.
All right.
Wait, question: Is all my tinker stuff on me all the time?
A lot of it's set up in your room though. You have like a field kit, and then you have all your proper tools in your room. So you guys.
Yeah, so we're walking towards the jail.
All right. It's actually located in Tyrion Castle at the moment. It's one of the towers there. It's the
I know where we're going.
Good. I mentioned that this seemed shorter than last time when I left this morning.
Maybe because we're going the right way.
That probably helps. So, why did I end up in jail?
Because you were drunk and disorderly and were trying to go swimming in the rose bushes. And
Okay.
frankly, we didn't want to deal with you, so we decided to put you someplace safe. And what better place than some thick stone walls and iron bars? And your friend Francis was happy to lend us some aid in that regard.
Okay. That kind of makes sense. But why did... Whatever. Are we almost there yet?
you start seeing that there are the towers, and you pass by Pagoda Park, and you walk
Cool.
right over.
So we go over the guard tower.
Yes.
Go over to jail.
Hi, I'm back. I brought this person. They're kind of responsible. Can I have my stuff back now?
The guard, it's the bored female who cast light on the door earlier. Mr. Book. All right, paperwork time. What's your name?
Idris the Spellblade.
Your name?
Call?
Last names? Do you guys have them?
I don't go by my last name.
Same.
All right. Description of items you want returned.
It's a great sword.
Uh-huh.
It's a sword and it's pretty great.
All right.
Hand axe.
Cool.
A beat up crossbow.
All right.
3 javelins.
Uh-huh.
Did they take my rock?
They did.
Why do you have a rock?
It was from when she was going to throw it at me and she never did.
No. It's the rock that
Oh no,
what's
it's the
his
rock
face?
that she fell on
I
after
fell on. I got a concussion.
Oh.
And then the
After
dude gave it to me.
Cestus beat her up the first time.
Yeah.
I also want my rock.
Oh, right.
All right.
And did they take the hair comb?
Yes.
A hair comb.
Uh-huh. The
A
knifey one?
Yep.
Okay.
A wire net.
Uh-huh.
And my spiky arm guard.
You're wearing that
Oh,
one.
cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, that's everything.
All right.
I think.
Okay.
Just double check.
Sure. And she returns your weapon stuff to you. Can you assure to me that you are a reliable human being who will not cause any trouble, ma'am?
I'm not human.
Whatever. Just.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Roll a half-hearted persuasion check.
Do I roll with advantage because she doesn't care either?
No, just the DC's really low.
Oh, cool. Natural 1.
She looks at you.
At the buzzing
She
swarm
makes
of
a
bees.
couple of notes.
Just a buzzing swarm of bees and smoke appearing out of nowhere.
She opens up. Did you steal my cigars?
I didn't take anything.
Nah. Alright, get out of here. Don't come back, please.
Thank you. We leave.
We return to the dock.
Sounds like a great plan.
Okay, you go back to
By
the
way
dock.
of the empty stall.
No!
Just give me some more lemons.
Let's avoid Cedric as much as possible. Or Cestus, sorry.
Does anyone like some lemonade?
Yes, please. That sounds wonderful.
Wait, are
What's
we there
that?
yet? Maybe something happens on the way. We don't know.
Do you want to look for trouble?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Wandering monster.
You roll for
Mike would like to play Wandering Monster.
78.
78. Great.
78.
Since Nicole doesn't know the way, I will steer her towards trouble.
It's all your fault. I blame you.
Do.
Have a card.
I've already drawn my card, thank you.
What is it? You said?
78.
Lovely.
Maybe we'll hear this.
You see there's a half-orc in tattered clothing kind of rushing from person to person, shaking them and just yelling incoherently at them. No, you don't understand. It's happening. It's coming. I saw it. I saw the crystal of my dreams. I saw the red ruby of my dreams. It's ending. It's coming. I don't know what's happening. You! And he sees you specifically, Chakal, runs up to you, grabs you by the straps of your arms and shaking you. You see it, you haven't you. The red ruby crystal of the dreams. It's coming. It's being... I don't know what's going on. It's going to move.
Calm down and let go.
Roll
Calm
a
down.
persuasion check.
A what?
Persuasion check.
Nat 20.
All right. The red ruby crystal of my dreams. It's coming.
There's a
So,
ruby that's
do
coming.
you require a
Psychiatric help?
lobotomy?
We may all need that soon.
Well, I mean...
What do
The
you-
world's not what it used to be. And there's something coming.
That's what my dad used to say.
Right, do you need a hole in the head?
Shelter for the
Red
night?
Rubies, the red rubies,
Lemonade?
the green, the diamonds. They're coming. And then he incoherently babbles and runs off.
Oh, that was special.
Well, that was...
Foreshadowing?
You guys are currently pushing into the evening from the hours of talking and through the other stuff that's happened at this point.
Well, this has been,
Fascinating.
to say the least. Let's go back.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, you guys go back to the dock.
Now we're back.
Until it's all gone now.
Any left?
Hmm?
Well, this is nice. I think we should turn in. It's been a long day for some of us.
Yep.
Alright,
Hey, I can
nice.
kind of see now.
you guys going to sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so those of you who have effects, mark off one more day of those effects.
Oh, yeah.
Full
Wait, should we
hit
have marked
points.
off? I don't know. 3 point.
Now that our day of fun is done,
Wait.
we can do some campaign.
Okay. Wait, so it was half a day last night.
Yeah.
So, gotcha.
You're currently a day and a half in. Of your 4 days, I believe.
Yeah.
Although, I don't think you know that.
Well, yeah.
Alright, so,
I know.
and Quam no longer has bees.
That's fine. I'm just.
He ate them all.
I'm making a little tiny character sheet for him.
Okay.
He ate them all.
He eats a few and several of them swirl off. So some of them he made it fall asleep with the smoke from his cigar. And he ate the sleeping
I
ones.
have my own room.
She doesn't make bees fall asleep.
Idris. Huh?
That's not my name.
I know. You just said something.
I said smoke doesn't
Yes.
make bees fall asleep.
Yes, but nicotine. A lot of
That
nicotine.
is true.
A lot of magic nicotine. So Idris, as you go into your trance, you start hearing this voice in the back of your mind.
Which one?
First you hear, "Hey man, how's it go?" Oh no. So, something's happening to my people.
What?
My eye has been blinded. Find the source.
Any idea where they're, boss?
Find the village.
Oh wait, I know where that is. From the brief moment where I had Adam's map.
Anything else?
Yeah. After my 4-hour meditation is done, I'm gonna practice more with my card tricks.
All right, roll 3 dexterity checks. Sleight of hand.
5. Total 20. 16. These are with my regular deck of cards.
Right.
Not the deck of.
You
That's how Aegis will commit suicide. He just draws the entire deck. I draw all of them.
So as you are messing with cards, you're a little out of practice, and your new form, the fingers are a little different.
I have long nails. They need to be filed.
But you get the hang of some more simple card tricks. Chakal,
Yeah.
in your sleep, you feel this empty darkness, and you start hearing cheering. Chakal, 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 Chakal. And you see there's a light opening, and a drawbridge, a particle raises up. And you step out into some blood-soaked sand. And you hear Chakal, 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 Chakal. You have your greatsword in one hand, and you have a wolf's head in your other hand. And you're looking around, and there are thousands of people in a large arena. Several of them cheering your name. A large portion cheering another name that you can't quite hear.
Can I roll history to see if this is a memory?
This seems to be a memory at the moment.
It's a fever dream.
You see rush up in front of you. There is a humanoid in leather armor. You can't exactly make out features or race or anything. Draws his blade against you. Roll initiative.
In my dream?
In your dream.
Dream back.
Eat him.
3.
3.
It's the dreams. You can do anything you want to. Eat
4.
him.
So he
Make them chocolate flavored.
so he rushes forward and makes an attack at you.
Probably.
That is a total 18 to hit.
Dang it.
Hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus I do.
Dream damage.
Does she have her full hit points in her dream?
In her dream, she does.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Do I have my full hit points in real life?
At the end of the long rest, you will.
Great. Okay.
In your dream, you have 33.
If you die in a dream.
And you take 4 points of slashing damage.
He's a pansy. You got
He's
this.
weak.
It's your turn.
Rage.
I rage.
Okay.
I take my great sword, since apparently that's what I'm armed with.
Mm-hmm.
I swing it at the dude.
All right.
In twain.
Roll an attack.
Immediately.
Oh wait, I have advantage.
No.
Not on attack rolls.
Dang it.
Unless you like to recklessly attack him.
No, okay.
You can do that.
5,
You sure you don't
Okay,
want to
9.
recklessly attack?
9.
Reckless.
I recklessly attack.
All right.
So I get advantage on
Just so you get to roll a higher number.
Oh, goody. Oh, got it. 22.
That hits. Roll damage.
Thank you.
Plus 4 because it's your strength and your rage. So it's 2.
7.
All right, so you take your greatsword and his arm falls off. His unarmed arm. He
You disarmed him.
swings at it at you with his scimitar.
I would like to duck.
Okay. He has
That is
advantage against
not an
you
option.
because you
Alright.
recklessly attacked him.
Ducking.
And he hits
Okay.
for 1 point of damage.
Halved to 1 point of damage.
Well, it was 2 points, half to 1.
Okay.
So, and the armor takes the entire brunt of the blow and is holding the sword in place. You hear the chant get yelled louder. Cha-ka, cha-ka, cha-ka. Everything else.
Is my arm armored?
Your arm is. You didn't have the spiked arm guard then, but you have it in your dream.
Okay. I would like to. Well, now that he's in close,
Mm-hmm.
Eat him.
I was thinking about kissing him and then stabbing him, but that works too.
Okay.
Do that.
I was gonna pull him in closer,
Okay.
like I was gonna kiss him, and then try to cut his head off.
All right. Roll a grapple check.
Is
So
that
just
a
add-
D20?
D20. He
Advantage because you're raging for an athletics check.
Okay, 19.
Okay, you grapple him in, pull him in. Make a performance check.
Dang it.
Almost good.
That was almost good. 12.
12. The audience, they know this trick.
Yeah.
They see it coming. They're like, yeah. And roll your attack, I guess.
Dang it. Can I recklessly attack?
You can.
Oh, goody.
22.
22.
All right. You pull your greatsword out and you swing it around. Roll damage.
Um, 14.
That's more than his total hit points. You bisect him and falls apart, and you hear the crowd cheering, and then that fades away. And you come back, and you're in a small room. Some armor's on a mannequin. There's some weapons being cleaned, and you see there's this grizzled half-orc who walks up and says, "That was a good fight. It's a shame they make us do this."
Is this Fa?
This is Fa.
Okay.
You know,
This is
Thanks, Fa.
you're my clumsiest child.
Thanks.
And my
But-
stupidest. And my most foolish.
But you have a delightful attitude about you. You just run in head first. I love that about you. Never change.
Thanks, Fa.
Oh, don't say that. Dad, don't say that.
How you do this?
Why you,
change.
why you
Um,
curse me like this?
He walks off.
I
And
had
as he's
such
walking
potential.
out, you see he reaches into a journal he has. You know, I've been thinking, there may be a way I can get out of this life.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm thinking, starting a rock collection.
I thought you were going to say a rock band.
I thought you were going to say a riot.
I'm gonna join Hefty Metal.
Do you,
How's that gonna help?
Never know what you can do with a good rock. And that dream fades.
Oh, so that's why she's weird.
As you come to, though, you feel another weird tickling to the back of your neck. And you feel this, a bit of fog lifted again, a little sharpening in your mind. You feel a little edgier, a little more, not
little
angsty
more.
edgy, but
A little
You wake-
more
you wake-
anti-hero.
you wake up in the morning, you find you have an emo over.
Yeah, your black eyes have just turned into a nice eyeshadow. And you,
Your mascara's on fleek.
your jaw's a little tense, and you feel like that dream idea, a little aggressive, but you're back, and you're at full hit points again.
Yay.
Yay!
So I rolled
Not gonna die.
an 18 to pray and seek guidance.
What's this?
He's just praying.
I'm praying and
religion
I'm
check?
praying and seeking guidance. Yes, a religion check.
All right.
Check your religion.
I got a 16 for my religion check.
Groom talks right at you. Yo, go to the village, bro.
I've been here before. Go to the village. How we? I can't do simple words.
You
Just
get
asking for little boy.
you get this this comforting feeling that even though you're in a weird place and there's a lot of things to do, things are gonna work out. There's definitely some progression going on. But you also get the sense that you may want to stick around your teammates a little closer.
Yes, I know.
It's basically common sense, but being told to you directly.
Yes, who?
Gregory, anything you're doing?
I'm waiting for people to wake up.
Wait, what time is it now? Is this? Are you saying before we went to sleep?
Before you went to sleep, and then right after you wake up.
I'm just playing solitaire while I'm waiting for people to wake up.
With the deck.
No. With my regular deck. Now I have 2 decks.
Count 'em. 1, 2.
Now I have 2 bombs.
Let's see.
Make the mechanical spider fish.
I can't. We don't have the spider anymore.
Make a new spider.
I'm
Your
gonna.
dog is snoring.
I don't know.
Make a mechanical man.
All right.
I'm gonna take apart the trap thing that I have for parts.
All right. You take it apart. You get some gears. You get some tinkering supplies from that. All right. You go to sleep. You wake up. You don't have any particularly weird or crazy dreams.
You're living your crazy dream.
So you guys go down into the common area. You've been there for a while, I imagine. Playing solitaire, chatting with Susan.
Yep.
Okay. Do you deal her into playing a game of cards, or are you just playing solitaire?
I'm just playing solitaire.
Okay.
Excellent. You're awake. We need to go somewhere.
Where do we need to go?
We need to go to a village that needs our help.
What village?
I don't know the name. I neglected to ask.
Did Susan tell you about this?
Nope.
Who told you about this?
My friend. I don't know to which friend I'm referring.
No, but if it's any of the friends I'm thinking of, it can't be good.
The bees told me.
I'm guessing you aren't going to tell me which friend?
I think it's best if you don't know. But suffice to say that people do need our help. I am being truthful in that. You can insight check me if you wish.
Define help.
I don't know that either.
So we're going to do something for an evil god that we don't know. We don't know how it's going to help.
It helps. Some weirdo came up to Jakal and I the other day and was rambling on about something bad coming.
And how do we know what Groomsh wants you to do with the village is going to cause us to come faster?
Because the individual in question was a half-orc.
And?
Well, I highly doubt that Grumsh wants something bad to happen to his people. I mean, his whole thing is he wants me to make them stronger.
Don't think we want to make them stronger either. That could cause rather large problems for the people of this city and all over the island.
Well,
Besides, I'm not really
he
one...
was very vague about what stronger was, so we can make them stronger by giving them indoor plumbing, better schools, teaching them how to lay foundations, teach them how to make bricks. He was very vague, and I have no clue about how to make a single orc tribe stronger. I was hoping that there's like more tribes on this island that I can just like, unite them.
Either way, I'm not one for doing favors for evil gods.
Well, could you at least give me a map so I don't get lost on my way?
Does anyone else have a map, or is it just me and Sue?
You and Sue have the 2 maps of the island, and on your map, I believe it is marked the
Yeah.
village in question.
Does everyone have tier in town?
Everyone has tier in town. Do you physically have tier in town with you?
I
Yes.
You do. Cool.
I'm going to kind of.
That's.
Is this mine?
I think that's.
This is not mine. It's not my map.
It's the bigger one. It's bigger. It's a bigger piece of paper.
There's a lot of maps in there.
I do, and these are none of the correct ones. Ah, here you go.
Yep, nope, this is wrong. Don't worry, I'm not going to borrow your horse.
No, you aren't.
Because some of us are intelligent. But I am going to go shopping because I'm going to need supplies.
It's about, I think, 30, 40 miles away.
That's about 2 days, 3 days walk.
Yeah, so I'll just need some...
Unless one else want to go to fast pace.
I mean, I might as well. My perception is terrible anyway. Who cares?
Right, well, I am going to go and inquire.
Yeah, so I'm going to buy rations for... Play it safe. We'll go with 6 days worth of rations.
Okay.
Gregory, do you want to go on an adventure? We're gonna go
Where
talk
are
to
we
some
now?
orcs.
Are we downstairs?
Gregory, would you like to help an evil orc god?
Well, when you put it that way, that doesn't seem quite ideal, does it?
Would you like to help some poor orcs who are in trouble?
Would you like to help an evil orc god?
I'm coming
Why
downstairs.
do I get the sense that you two are talking about the same thing?
It's probably because we're talking about the same thing.
I see.
Evil is a point of view, Gregory. You're one of the Fae. There is no good or evil for you. That's just a mortal concept. Don't listen to him. Don't let him poison your presuppositions.
Did the Fae have, like, gods and things?
They do
I've
not.
had gods and
They
things.
No,
they
there
might as
are
well be.
Archfey,
Might as
which
well
are these
be.
super
Don't
powerful things. Magic trickery is the great pastime of most Fey creatures, and you
Yes.
are the weird exception to that, in that you prefer mechanical TikTok things,
TikTok McGuffins.
TikTok
uh,
McGuffin.
and they all like to play pranks and tricks of magical nature.
Right.
This is probably not the first time you've been 11
me-
feet tall. And
You gonna
If-
how
if-
many days rations?
If you
I'm gonna
help
get
this
6
evil
days
god,
rations for
it's
myself.
very likely this
6 days,
could
that'll be 30
cause
silver.
lots
30
of
silver.
trouble for many other people on this island.
I'm trying to convert that to gold in my head.
Well, we can't have that. I'm sorry,
It's-
Idris. I think that I shall
Is
stay
it-
here.
5 silver is a gold? Or is it 10 silver is a gold?
10 silver's gold.
10 silver is a gold. Okay,
It's the electrum that's weird.
there we go. I pay for that.
And Jakal can go and help him and whatever, and I don't care if she dies with him.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Good.
I'm going on an adventure!
Maybe Brawley will go with you.
I highly doubt that. Who do I have friends with? Who am I friends with? The patron likes me. Captain Uthric likes me.
You think Patron's gonna help you too?
I feel like he would.
Well, you've got a
At least
wonderful
he
noble
wants
flirt
to
with everyone.
redeem me.
Ah yes, priest, will you help me help an evil orc god?
Would you help me bring light to these poor orcs who are trapped in their...
Oh, sports is happening.
You might not have heard that, but Dad just yelled really, really loud from the other room. No.
I believe that was Patron saying he doesn't want to help you.
So
I
we're
think I'm
presuming
part
that
of the call saying no, I don't want to go.
the game is not going well.
Wait, Miranda likes me? Or rather, she used to before I betrayed her. Larry likes me. Susan likes me. Bull likes me.
Yeah, Larry's gonna go with you.
Larry, this place is haunted. We must go to the orcs for a way of
Oh
stopping
yeah,
the
I'm
ghosts.
gonna go. I'm gonna go tell Larry that we did the thing for him.
Okay. You do.
Larry, we dealt with your ghost
Master
problem.
Wind likes me.
Master Wind. Okay.
He just hasn't met me, so he likes me.
Yeah. So.
Captain Sue likes me.
You tell Larry, he's like,
Captain
So,
Sue, do you
what was the
want to go
deal
on vacation?
with the monster? With the ghost, with this creature from the other side?
A lot of story and a lot of bad rolls.
The ghost wanted me to pour some tea on his wife's grave. Put simply.
Okay. Good. That's nice.
I know it probably isn't what you wanted to hear, but there it is.
Totally
So
forgot
it's
to tell you.
Gone.
Remember how we went and took out a bandit hideout and Strickall ruined everything?
Yes?
Well, we own that burnt out old thing now. Anyway, ta-ta.
Alright.
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go?
I'm going to go and ask around, see if there's any jobs to do, any... Like, either ask the guards if there's anything we can do, ask the
Oh,
temple
the
if
orcs
there's anything we
just
can do.
kidnapped a bunch of people. We have to go rescue them.
The guards tell you that they have been hearing reports of giant spiders in the sewers.
Yes,
No
yes, there's
kidding.
lots of those.
Greg, are you gonna do anything?
Adventure.
Uh,
I know you want us to go on his adventure, but I really don't want to go on his adventure.
Yeah, well,
Idris
frankly,
is nice. He doesn't try and persuade people to do things they don't want to do.
frankly, I don't care about his adventure.
Idris is
Yeah, I was gonna go down to the arena and hack up some training dummies.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So
How would you go punch a mirror?
Oh!
So you're start heading off towards. Okay.
I'm off to the orc village.
Great. We're gonna pause you. So you are.
I win them over with my tricks. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be dead on sight.
yeah,
Yep,
you're
yep.
totally gonna be
I'm
down
looking for work. I'm at the dock.
Is that really a problem?
I
No, I have an
will.
idol.
I will.
Demon.
Should be making things.
Totally cool.
What should I be making?
Maybe go back to Vols and keep making stuff.
Should make the what's it called? The quashes thing.
How did that happen?
Oh,
There we
here.
go. I got it.
You got it?
Look down. What the heck?
I'll get back to you. What are you
Fix
doing?
that later.
I'm asking around for quests.
Yeah. So
Trying
you.
to find people with exclamation points over their heads.
So let's see.
There are many orc village related quests.
Actually, roll an investigation check.
I might have level to progress from this
You
area.
find a cat in a tree.
Investigation, I suck at that. 11.
Okay.
Of course
You don't get too far out of the near the sitting duck, but you do asking around. The guards tell you that there's an infestation of giant spiders. There've been every once in a while somebody does go sort of missing. It's either someone going rogue and joining off with the marauders, or there are orc raids occasionally, but that's pretty rare. Sometimes people just get sucked away into the sewers. It's nothing super uncommon within the recent time frame. In the history of the city overall, this is like terrifying and terrible.
But people getting dragged in the sewers, that happened just like last week.
Yeah. It's like, hey, look, if we only lose 3 people a week, we're doing pretty good, Some
We
people are
only knock out the half elf
stupidly
3 times a week.
optimistic.
We're doing pretty good.
But you do hear that there is there's a
day.
young woman who did give a report into the Tyrion Town Guards that has been looked into recently. So if you want to go talk to Rosie, is the young woman's name, you can check that out
Do
too.
that.
All right, I'll get back to you. What are you doing? Going.
I'm at the arena hacking up training dummies.
All right. As you're there,
Lots of them are decapitated.
yes.
Fall comes in.
Roll 3 athletics checks.
That would be really weird if Fall came in at this point.
Oh.
13,
Mm-hmm.
19.
All right.
The dummy decapitates you.
6.
Okay. Near the end, you are starting to get more tired, but you do destroy a couple of training dummies as you spend quite a bit of time there. Some of the more regulars seem to be more lethargic than normal, and some of the new guys there just there to train or exercise seem to be pretty regular. There is one guy though, as you enter the arena and start working to this staring kind of at you, looking a little dazed.
I go over to him. Hey, what you looking at?
We're back to this again. You're Venom. Just like a
You
turtle
okay?
in the wind.
I've seen your face.
Don't think I remember you.
I am
You been traveling much?
I mean,
See many arenas?
I was in Stonekeep for a while. And now this is the first arena I've seen your face.
Okay. Should I roll perception to figure out
this
who
was
this
rolling
dude
really
is?
badly on this history check.
Roll roll a perception check. Sorry, or insight. This would be insight.
Oh, good. I can actually do those. Kind of.
Can you though?
Yes, I can. 21.
All right. He's looking at you like you're some kind of ghost, and he seems visibly shaken and afraid of you.
Okay. Can I see if I recognize him? I was trying to do that.
You do not recognize this man.
Okay. No idea where I've seen him before,
You-
but he's...
As far as you're aware, you've never seen this guy before in your life.
Who do I remind you of? Please, sit down.
Your mom.
As he's sitting there, he's going to make a. Well then, there's screaming, chanting. There's nothing there. There's just this empty push going on, never stopping, never resting, always hunting. This is a human that you were speaking to, by the
Okay,
way.
that was going to be my next question.
Yeah, this is a human.
Is he alive?
Weird. So,
Is he undead? Not yet. Is he a vampire? Not yet. Is he a god? Not yet. Is he edible?
He's an undead vampire god.
Who's edible? Who isn't?
Seriously.
That's Idris' super secret backstory. Doesn't match his alignment.
okay, so... Where do you think you've seen me before? Did I already ask you that?
He mentions something about being the monster of his dreams.
You did already ask me.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got a dream about me. That's weird.
You're destined for each other.
I don't like your face, so probably not.
Wow, that's shallow of you.
Well, that's basically the...
Well, I mean, you do have a +0 to your wisdom, so
She is racist.
that too.
She also, as you may have noticed, tends to push away any chance at romantic.
Or any chance at anything.
Chance of
Anyway,
success.
gonna ask this guy any questions, or he's just gonna sit here being terrified?
Calm
Kill him.
down. I'm pretty sure I've never seen you before in my life.
All right. What are all of your charisma modifiers, skills?
I have that I'm good at.
Just all of them. What are they?
Charisma, there's deception,
Uh huh.
intimidation,
Uh huh.
performance,
Uh huh.
and persuasion.
Okay. All of those except for performance. What's your modifier?
4 on persuasion, 4 on intimidation, and 2 on deception.
Okay. Roll a charisma check.
I just realized I should have been better with Brawley, because wouldn't the athletics get adjusted via my strength?
Yes, it would.
Okay, I will note that in the
Just a
future.
charisma check?
Just charisma, and I'll add the relevant modifier.
3,
Well, charisma check would be...
Fantastic. Roll
5.
initiative.
5.
He looks at his. He pulls out a knife.
Okay, I'm grabbing my sword and I have rolled a 18.
All right. He rolled
19.
less than that.
19.
Oh wait, no, he rolled more than that. Never mind.
I rolled more than 19.
Sorry, I had his roll for insight or what? I had his other roll in my head, and then I rolled, and that was a 20. Anyway, so he's going first. He stabs at you. That is a 15 to hit.
Dang it!
Okay. That is 2 points of piercing damage.
A devastating blow.
I back up slightly and...
You provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay, fine. I swing at him with my greatsword.
All right, roll an attack.
Slice him in twain non-lethally.
20.
Natural 20.
Yep.
Roll damage.
How do you want to do this?
So
So what's the dice roll number?
8.
8
So
total?
that's 16.
16?
16.
Plus 2 is 18.
18. Okay. You bisect him like the guy in your dreams.
I stand there awkwardly.
Congratulations, you're a murderer now.
Congratulations, you're going to jail again.
You're going to jail again, and I'm not saving you.
I decide to go sit by the docks.
So everyone kind of turns around. They all saw you. They all saw him jump up and stab you first.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you see
And you see Patron just shaking his head.
Patron is there walking up.
They cast Revivify.
All right, what just happened?
He was freaked out, and I tried to calm him down, and then he tried to stab me. He actually did stab me, and I reacted, and my sword was in my hand, and he's dead now, and I'm really sorry.
Roll a persuasion check.
Roll a deception check. You're not sorry.
It's not Patron. It's Cestus. I'm kidding.
Dang it! Persuasion?
Yeah.
7.
2. So he's like,
I mean,
all right.
I'm sure this doesn't look like I'm very sorry at all, because I mean, like, he's in half, but I really did not mean to do that. That was kind of impressive.
I told you to slice him in twain non-lethally.
They never listen. They never listen.
You do have the option, by the way, to declare you want to non-lethally hit somebody. Just FYI.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that was possible, so...
That's why I always say slice him in twain non-lethally.
I thought that was a joke.
It is a joke.
It is a joke, but you can actually do it.
Okay.
You can't slice them in
We're
twain.
pausing right here to explain
metaphorical.
mechanics. You can choose to deal non-lethal damage.
Okay, I was wanting to do that.
Okay.
It is optional to not kill people. Believe it or not, you cannot kill people.
I think
I
I was
have
non-lethally
non-lethally
shooting
marked
people with
someone.
magic missiles and something a while back.
Wow.
Yeah, so
I
earlier,
don't
so
remember what I was
he's not actually in 2 bits.
Oh, yes.
His
I
guts
was
are kind
non-lethally
of
shooting
falling out
fire.
there, and Patrick starts like grabbing things and stuffing them back inside the guy.
Can I help you?
And no,
Should I get a doctor?
I am a doctor. Fusing this guy back together.
Is it working?
Patron, yeah.
Give me some time, and I'll explain this to you.
Really
casting
sorry.
mending on the dead body to put it back
Casting
together.
mending.
He's gonna cast Revivify.
He pulls the guy over to a couple of acolytes who start taking him, rushing him off towards the temple of Jesu. All right, you're going to go with me,
Okay,
and we're going to have a talk.
sounds good.
So the 2 of you head back to the temple of
She
Jesu.
shouldn't have gotten the weapons back.
No, she really shouldn't have.
But every time she does something, we get this closer to losing her.
I know. It's so upsetting.
Ooh. Do. I need to look up a thing.
Zone of Truth?
No.
Ah, dang it.
Unfortunately.
Zone of Truth is fun.
Feeble mind?
Not necessary, I think.
I mean, would there be much of a difference?
Branding Smite?
Finger of Death?
Why is Circle of Death? Why is protection from poison a 2nd level spell?
Alright, because poison does that is pathetic.
Because there's
in this game.
a lot of things that do poison.
But detect poison is
So.
and protection from good and evil is 1st level.
That's because you're not likely to meet a lot of aberrations and monstrosities. And on the off chance you're...
So, he
DM
goes up
decides
to you
throw an owlbear at you.
and says, alright, I'm going to try something. I would appreciate it if you didn't resist too hard. I'm going to make sure we come to the truth of the matter.
Okay.
And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Make a death saving throw. As he needs you.
4.
Cool.
That's good. You won't
He puts his hand on your head. Now tell me the total truth.
Well,
what
when I was a
did
small
he
child.
say to you before he stabbed you?
Hang on. I don't remember what he said actually.
That's on brand.
You rattle on for a moment about how he talked about you were the monster of his dreams.
Yeah,
he'd
it's the
seen you
monster of his
before.
dreams, and he was really freaked out, and he was super scared of me, and I was like, "Whoa, dude! I've never
I'll
seen
solve
you
your
before
problem.
in
I'll
my life.
cut you in half.
I've never seen you before in my life.
The trick I
I
learned
mean,
to take
no
your mind off
harm.
the pain.
It's totally cool." And he just sort of freaked out and tried to stab me, and I was like, "Whoa!" And I had my sword in my hand, and yeah, that was awkward.
She killed him like that, and that's why he had to
All
kill him.
right.
It's just like this little tiny mini thing that just immediately got him killed.
So he walks over to the human who's just be about 30 years oldish. Some scars from previous training exercises. He currently has a massive scar across his midsection, and then he does have a rib sticking out. Well, with their kind of readjusting, healing that.
That looks not good. I have actually seen worse before.
No, it was an excellent strike. I just would advise caution perhaps next time.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at the non-lethal.
So it would seem. And he goes up to the guy, and he does the same thing. Touches him on the forehead, tells him to tell the exact truth. Excellent. And the guy starts muttering that he saw you in this dream.
Oh.
And in this
Are there
dream,
instruments in here?
you were wreathed with dozens of gems. Diamonds, emeralds, rubies, opals, sapphires, all glowing in the light and seem to be charged with some type of magical power. They all scatter to different ends of this starscape that he was standing in as your eyes begin to turn this blood red, and you started growing stronger and stronger. You started growing small, almost like bone protrusions out of different parts of your bodies, and your teeth get longer. You turn more and more savage
She's doomsday.
as you rush forward and tear through the dreamscape, and it pans to another area, and you see there is.
Wait, this is a vision she's having? I thought he was just describing his
He's describing his nightmare, and he saw this. Finally, all these precious gems being dropped into a pile, a rock collection, and then
You established the Infinity Stones.
pans around a bit more, and you see there's a towering idol of Groom's with a ruby red eye in the orc village. And then the eye explodes out, and there's a flash of you right there charging through it, and that's the end of his vision. And then he freaks out, starts babbling incoherently.
If you don't mind, I think I need to get to the orc village, now.
Patron looks at you. Does this sound like a safe idea?
No, but my compadre is heading there right now, and I think this is going to be a bad thing, so I need to go stop him or something. I think he's going by himself.
That is stupid.
I know.
I am not by myself.
Oh wait, I forgot. He's got a little stupid thing with some bees. Anyway,
The bees are gone.
I don't know that.
You do know that.
Whatever. Anyway, he doesn't have bees. He's got a little thing with no bees.
Patron's looking at you with a... Just get out.
Get out.
I run and leave the town as quickly as possible and start heading off towards the village, even though I'm not really sure where that is.
Ah!
Roll a survival check to
Gregory, would
track
you like to go
Idris.
fishing?
What?
Would you like to go fishing?
You find Gregory.
Gregory!
Yes.
He's back at the duck.
I'm at the
Yes.
back.
Her survival
Do you have a map of the surrounding area, and which way did you just grow? Go.
grow.
Well, he grew a little downwards as he shrank a bit.
Where is he going? And I need to find him right now.
Well, I don't know. Maybe Helen knows? I think Helen has the map. But
Helen!
I am gone.
He's not
oh, yeah,
there.
that's right. Dang it.
Roll investigation find if you want.
Sue, Tessa, Larry, Susan.
Larry, I
Robert.
leap over the bar.
Oh, hi.
Which way is the orc village?
Why?
Because I think Yitus is making a really dumb decision. I need to go find him right now. Which way is it? And can you tell me? And do you have a map? And can you Can I have that? I just look at some random cup of something because I've had a long day of working out.
He hands you this mug.
I down the mug.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
It was furniture varnish. Oh, you're fine.
24.
You're fine. Some good strong whiskey.
I was hoping it was furniture polish or something.
furniture fall.
Which way did he go?
He went to the eastern exit and of the town, and I don't know where the village is after that.
Cool. Eastern exit. Got it. I leave and go towards the eastern exit.
Okay.
This is bad.
He's bolting out of there.
The world is gonna end because of Grim.
Oh, yeah, I have
Gregory,
no
do
food.
you want to do anything?
So
I believe you have
What
an
is-
explorer's pack, Hannah.
what
Which
did-
has
I do have an explorer's
What
What
did
is
pack.
it?
Vol say about when I asked him about instruments?
What did he say?
Vol a while last week. Yesterday.
He doesn't make instruments himself, and you'd probably have to ask a traveling.
Oh yeah, I never
bard
got my
about-
lyre repaired. That's lame.
So you have to ask.
around town for where I can find instruments.
You can find them at the orc. I'm kidding.
I think
railroad,
Ben wants us to go to the orc village.
Yeah.
The DM
Oh,
not
I
so
know how to
suddenly
make the
hits.
greatest instruments you've ever seen, but the neatest wood that only grows next to the orc village.
Suddenly, Kraken appearance wipes off everything except for the orc village. Suddenly, Groosh.
I know this.
Suddenly, Yesu appears to you. The orc village needs you. I told you to stick it close to your friends, and what are you doing? You're isolating yourself.
He hasn't talked to his wife in like 3 days. So.
I talk to my wife all the time.
That she's
She says, "Hey, go to the orc village
No!
in Orcish."
You go to the orc village. I don't understand orcish yet.
I do.
I don't care.
I don't. That's why this is going to be great.
All right. In all seriousness, though,
In all seriousness,
you are given vague directions back to. Oh, my head from all that. Vague directions back to the Comex Priory, where all the bards are, as being the place that will most likely have musical instruments and repair. But you're also given a word of warning that those people can be kind of weird.
Isn't that where we came from?
That's where you guys came
Yeah.
from.
yeah, remember we were supposed to keep a low profile about that's where we were from and that we're friends with them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But would Gregory remember that?
I want to go back.
It's like
Split
3
the
days.
part. Let's split the party for the 4 quarters of the island.
So
possibly
Halon, back
go
to you.
wrong with
Are
this.
you? What are you doing?
I'm going to talk to Rosie.
Okay, so you find Rosie,
It just is
and you talk to her.
You never get off the side. He's gonna go right there.
So you find there's a young woman. She's in the residential district, not too far from the dock at the moment.
So we're far apart from each other.
No, she wants the height of the mountain.
And she seems to be a little worried, sort of.
Alternatively, he could go to this side.
Yeah.
She seems worried.
A little worried. Not like, oh no, I had a nightmare, but like just a little.
It's like, oh, there's a stranger.
I heard. Excuse me.
Yes.
Might I talk to you for a moment?
All right.
I
No.
heard from the guards that you had some trouble.
We have more.
Might I inquire as to what that is?
I don't like
Well,
it.
I recently had a robbery, a break-in at my house, and some things were stolen. Among them, among that was some family heirlooms and jewelry, as well as
Made by orcs.
most of my valuable belongings. I can deal without most of that, but some of that was family value.
It would be hilarious as if Rosie was one of the cultists from the other day.
Do I recognize her?
No, this is a
Okay.
halfling.
Okay. Do you know of anyone who might have wanted to
Yes.
break into
Yes,
your
it
house
is.
and
I
steal
wrote
these
her a
things?
year and a half ago. What?
Do you know of anyone who might have wanted to steal your things?
Well, a few things where there's a small break-in, and then I asked the guards about that. They did a bit of an investigation, and then my house was thoroughly ransacked later on by some passing adventurers. Got bored and they were kicked out of town, but never found any of my goods.
That's gonna be you.
Do you have any other information that could help me find where your things might have gone?
I was told that they ran south.
And south.
The items that were stolen from me were there was my mother's wedding ring, my grandfather's signet ring, and I had a few other things that were special to me.
Was one of them a beat up crossbow? Because
No.
So she said that some adventurers ransacked her house?
Yes, some
Okay.
bored adventurers.
where was Sam and her 10 kids?
So they were the first people to break in? Or they were the
No,
second
there
people to
was
break
a
in?
second group to break in. The
So
first one left largely without a trace.
does she know, so she wouldn't know who the first group might have been?
Doesn't know what the first group might have been.
Okay. Alright. Thank you for your time. I will do anything I can to help you get your things back.
Well, thank you. I don't have anything in the way of payment.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to give her 50 gold pieces.
Okay. You do that.
How far away is the Orc
I'm gonna
Village?
be
I don't
wandering
know. How
around
big are
looking
the-
for
how,
Holland.
how many miles are the squares?
Each square's 1 mile.
You said it was like 30 miles to the Orc Village?
Yes.
I can make it there in a day if I travel at a fast pace.
All right.
Which I will do.
And I'm literally running after you, so.
Well, after that,
Well,
I
after
have a head
that,
start.
I'm going to collect Gregory. and,
who cares about a minus 5 to my
Stefan.
passive wisdom perception scores. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to acquire. Well, he's still big. Dang it. I was gonna say three of us could go get some horses and run down, but Gregory's still big.
Oh, that's what
I mean,
should've done.
he
I
can
contacted
probably
him.
walk
Hey,
to keep
have
pace
our
with you guys.
That's true. Okay, see, I'm going to collect Gregory and Stefan. See about getting Stefan a horse, and then
Isn't Stefan gone with the ship?
No, the ship can't go anywhere.
yeah,
I thought
Kraken.
he was going to be sailing around the island hunting pirates or something crazy like that.
Once the Kraken's gone.
Once the storms are ended, he's going to take the ship. As soon as they get a new ship, he takes that one. You guys keep the macabre.
So yes, I'm going to collect Gregory and Stefan and a horse for Stefan. I'm going to take my horse.
All right.
We're all going to ride south.
All right.
but I tell you that Chakal was looking for you and went off after Aegis.
Well, if they live, they live. If they die, there's not much we can do about it
You
now.
get even better characters.
Anyway,
Yes!
Gosh, doesn't it?
Doesn't sound very redeeming of you.
sometimes that's how the world is.
It's not
I
very
can-
lawful good of you.
I can't save everybody.
You
Or-
liar. That's what you try to do.
Besides, if they're going to help an evil orc god, I want nothing to do with that. Besides, we're going to help a young woman reacquire some of her things.
all right.
That does sound noble.
They're in the
So
Orc Village.
No!
you guys start rushing down.
And we got Stefan too, and a horse for Stefan.
Yes, you got Stefan, horse for Stefan. So the 3 of you, 5 of you, 2 horses,
Caballeros.
are
Three amigos.
rushing down, and you guys head about 15 miles in a southerly direction, and you find the smoldering remains of a fort.
Guessing that was the place that we own.
Precisely.
Well, this was the nearest marauder camp of bored adventurers, bandits, shipwrecked pirates who hold up here.
Wait, so we're looking
We
to try
sold
and get
the
her stuff
rings.
back,
We sold the rings.
You mean ring? I sold the ring.
You sold
had
the
a ring
ring.
from something else.
I had the ring from that. The gray. That's fine.
Yeah, you had a ruby ring and a brass setting.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's a good.
Do you cast regret?
No, regret casts me. Alright, I'm gonna
Regret
go
casts
inside the fort
Trinidad.
and try to investigate around.
All right, there are
Do be careful, though.
3 rooms. There are
3.
2 rooms. One is super exploded.
Right.
One is the most intact room, and the other is actually largely untouched. This section is actually nearly not burned at all.
Okay.
There's lots of dead bodies around.
I'm going to look around, being careful to look for traps still and trying to find any.
Is it investigation for traps or perception? Roll perception for traps. Roll investigation for stuff. In that order.
10.
Perception.
Yeah.
It looks like there used to be a trap that was a fireball type of thing over there. Seems to be tripped already.
Great. So I'm going to look around for.
You know who did that.
Yeah, I'm going to go looking around for secret rooms and places people would hide stuff.
All right.
11.
11.
How about
I'm
a
going to-
history check to remember just telling you about a very specific secret place.
Okay, sure, history. I'm going to ask Gregory and Stefan to have a look around too.
Stefan's going to help you, so you have advantage.
Yay.
I'm looking around. I wander to a different building.
Okay,
or
so
this
16
other
to
building.
investigation
Okay.
and 8 to remember him telling me whatever.
You recall that they were here earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that sound?
Toilet flushing.
Sounds like a bathtub draining.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Hannah, can you check on that real quick? Make sure nothing's exploding.
Sure.
Let's see.
I think Mom's doing something.
Toilet's just like
Okay.
fountain of water.
So as you are walking, what was your investigation?
16?
16. So as you walk around, you go into the largely untouched thing. It has a smashed chest, which is empty. You do see that there is a small box underneath the area, underneath one of this desk area. There is a largely rotted corpse on top of it.
Okay, I'm going to open the box.
All right.
Roll a Constitution save.
You do go to open the box. It is locked.
Only we had a
I
raid
come
in
up.
our party.
Good.
Oh, do you need some help with that?
If you can help, yes.
Okay.
Yes, knock.
The door throws wide open, and yes, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
What is it?
It's a trap.
It's a trap. 16.
All right. You take
Many damages.
2 points of poison damage, but you're not poisoned. You're just.
I'm guessing something's importance in here.
And you find there's some encrypted documents.
Okay, I'm gonna take those.
But you do notice that there is on one of them a red raven seal.
That's lovely.
But there's nothing else in this box besides a couple of encrypted documents.
Luckily, you know somebody smart. Decode those.
I'm going.
Better go save him.
I'm going to continue looking around for anything else.
In this particular building and room,
I'm also kind of look around and see if there are any bodies that look like adventurers, not typical bandits.
As you are walking around, you do see that a lot of these bodies, some of them, I mean, they're kind of. It's been a couple days.
Yeah.
Their belt
And-
buckles are kind of widened and
Yeah.
There's some scavengers, some creatures have come around and take some things clean. But it seems that some of these do seem to be pirates, and some of these do seem to be adventurers who, for whatever reason, didn't get much too far into their career before regressing into murder-hobo behavior.
I'm gonna go look at one of their buildings.
All right, there's the super exploded one, and there's the less exploded one. Which one were you going into?
One of them. Wait, what are they?
There's the closer one, which is where Chakal got trapped underneath the net.
Were there 3?
There were 3 rooms. There was the
Okay.
one that was underneath where the net trap was, where you got the trap piece from. There's the one that's all exploded, and then there's a largely untouched one.
I went to the untouched one.
He went to the untouched one.
I'll wander around the exploded stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and what are you looking for?
I don't know. Things.
Investigation check.
Sure. And then
All right. You find a lot of ash, some crumbling wood. It's kind of hard because it's so small down there, really. But you brush some of the lumber aside, and you do see that there is a hole where a trapdoor would have been.
Oh, Helen, I think I found something.
What is it?
There seems to be a trap door here. Come to think of it, I do recall Idris rather disappearing at one point.
Trapdoor, huh? Yeah, that reminds me of a prank some friends of mine played on some of the priests when I was younger. Anyway.
You had such a lively childhood.
Sometimes. I'm going to go and investigate down the trapdoor.
All right. As an investigation check,
Is there light down there?
There's no light down there, but there's a ladder.
Cast light on the top of my quarterstaff.
All right.
I'm following him down.
All right. You both go down?
Yes.
Okay. You're currently in this tunnel.
I'm going to look around, see if there's traps and
All right. That'll be another
anything
perception
of
check
interest
for-
around here. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. There are no
I'll
traps.
want to.
There's no traps.
Oh darn, I got a 3 also.
Stefan!
Also,
Help!
Where are you?
There is in fact a trap.
Down the trapdoor.
Oh.
The trapped door.
Climbs down as well.
Hey, I made
Oh.
it through with only a
This
plus
is
1
a-
to my perception and get past all these traps.
This is a nifty place.
Also, my passive perception is a 13, just in case that means anything.
Okay.
Mine is
Okay.
11.
Sorry for the
Shall we follow down the passageway or?
Alright, let's go.
All right.
Alright,
He's gonna roll a
charge
perception
forward.
check. Fantastic.
You see nothing?
No.
Great.
What's the marching order?
I'm going first.
Okay. Stefan is taking up the rear.
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk about 13 feet down. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep, there it is. That would be a 10.
Okay. You take 3 points of piercing damage and you're restrained.
What's happened? Do I see that he is?
Yes, there's like a bear trap on his ankle.
Oh goodness! Let's see if we can get you out of there. I'm gonna lean forward
your
and
leg
try
off.
to tinker
So
that
which
thing.
was-
All right, make an intelligence. Make a tinker check with your dexterity modifier.
Ooh,
Can I help him?
you don't know how to use Tinker's tools.
11.
11. It takes you a few like a minute or two, but you do eventually disengage the spring on it. And it falls open.
Thank you.
Yeah, did you hear something up there? Sounds like a spring going off.
Stefan's looking around. All right. Are we gonna keep going, or are we heading back?
Let's go. Can I roll another perception check?
Go ahead.
Another 10.
Yeah, that's
We're gonna
eight.
die
Oh,
down
sorry,
here.
that's a 9.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you guys keep walking forward, same marching order.
Yep.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Whew, that would be a 16.
All right.
Take 50 points of piercing
You
damage, half to
take
25.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. As you manage to move your knee out of the way, it's this bar that comes in to hit you right in the kneecap,
Okay.
and you do move your knee out of the way, so you're not crippled.
Okay.
But your chainmail armor protects you a good deal. That's gonna sting. That's gonna ache, but you can walk fine.
I'm going to heal myself for 5 points of damage. Okay.
All right. Do you guys keep walking?
Keep going. Let's see if I
I'm gonna charge him forward.
You're gonna charge forward.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, here, I'll do perception though still. That's even worse. 7.
All right. Make make a dexterity saving throw and a constitution saving throw.
No, wait.
Oh, we're not.
Wait,
Our
what now?
camera's down.
Gregory, go. No, wait. Ooh.
Oh, that's a natural 20 for the first one that you said.
Dexterity.
I have no idea how long that's
If
been
that's
down.
the first one that you said. And what was the second
Oh!
one? That's another Yes, that's 2 net 20s.
Awesome.
I'm alive.
So,
Instead of taking 50, you only take 25.
for the as you start running, you step in a bear trap type thing, and as you step in it, you hear the click, and you hop into a complete flip as it, and you land on top of the trap as it's after it's been sprung. Just fine. You continue to run forward, nearly giggling with glee, as you run through a
Helen! You're like looking
Yeah.
behind. Helen, did you see? Did you see? Whoa!
as you dash through a poof of smoky, gaseous cloud around you, with no ill effect as you hold your breath, run right through. It's fine. There's currently a gassy poison cloud between you and
Great.
Gregory.
This is where the gust cantrip would come in handy.
I would like to cast detect poison and disease. No.
There's a whole mess of poison right there.
Watch out for the gas, Alan.
Thank you. Could you wait a minute for us to get through this?
Certainly.
We're going to wait for it to dissipate.
All right. There's really not much of an airflow around here, but Stefan takes his cloak and starts,
Thank
and
you.
it kind of wafts away after a couple minutes.
We're going to follow through.
All right.
And I have a 16 to perception.
All right.
Or,
Wait
no,
a
wait.
second. Can
Oh, perception?
unseen-
Oh, a 19 to perception.
Okay.
Can unseen servant trigger things? Probably not.
Tiny servant can.
Micah, look that up.
Unseen Servant has an AC and hit points, so yes.
So yes, it can.
So yes.
It occupies a space.
I've not
All right.
heard Alan. There seems to be so many.
Camera's pointed weird.
So many traps in here. If I cast unseen servant, he can run ahead and
Die.
trigger them for us.
I can't imagine that I'd be able to withstand much of traps, so probably wouldn't be good for more than one use.
I suppose, but suppose we come across a trap that's really nasty.
Unseen Servant has 1 hit point. And a strength of 2.
Does he have
Can't
any?
attack.
Does he have any immunities?
Nope.
Has an AC of 10, and that is it.
He's
It's
not immune to
invisible,
poison?
mindless, shapeless force.
So he can be poisoned.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
adorable. Okay.
I would recommend you save
It
your
can only
spells,
move up to 15 feet.
All right. Your call.
But I still have 19 to perception.
Yes, you see.
And
Don't
it has to
touch
be
me, I'm
within
married.
60 feet of you.
Got caught again.
You do see. There is a trap a whiles away. It seems to be this mark. It seems to be at about every 20 to 30 feet. There's a trap.
Okay.
Except for the second set of 20 feet, there was no trap.
Yeah. As there was a point pulled out of the ground where it appears a trap was removed.
Cool.
You're welcome.
All right, let's continue down here and following that pattern.
All right. So you continue to wander down that way for a bit. At this point, you guys are quite cautious, moving slowly, and you do find there's a larger opening area.
Great. I'm going to.
Intrude.
We're going to stealth.
All right.
Good luck with that.
I'm not stealthing.
Oh, come on, you could get natural 1.
I'm good.
You
You're
have
not
to roll with
stealthing. I'm
disadvantage.
not thinking about stealthing unless you tell me to be stealthing.
Never mind. It's fine. I got a 6 to stealth, so I'm pretty much just walking normally. So it's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Cling,
I walk
cling,
in.
cling, cling, cling,
Next
cling.
one.
Stefan
Dear me.
Trips.
has a total 1 to stealth.
What is his dexterity? Oh right, he's clumsy.
He has a dexterity of 6.
Right, I forgot.
Just like Yami.
He's clumsy.
He does have a strength of 18.
He is Yami.
He's yummy.
But worse.
All right, so right. Don't bother stealthing. It's all good. It's all good.
So clunk, clunk,
Alright.
clunk, 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 clunk.
Actually, we're just continuing down.
Mm-hmm. Are you going into this open room?
Yes.
All right, you head in there. You do see there are a few open chests, empty mannequins, and there is a ransacked bookshelf.
Don't seem to have any Did Rosie? All Rosie said was just some rings were.
That's gone.
Her grandfather's signet
Grandfather's
ring.
signet ring.
Her mother's wedding
ring.
Did
she specify anything else?
There was a family heirloom, but she didn't tell you what it was. Are you leaving? No. Okay.
Oh, she can't. She left her phone.
Right. Well, for chance whatever it was, we sold it already.
Okay.
Say this out loud.
No. There's nothing else in here.
Just pain and regret.
I mean, you can investigate if you want to.
And shame.
I'll investigate too.
That is a.
I'll investigate.
12. As you start looking around, and you pull out, there actually is. You pull out a pretty nice painting, a landscape of the surrounding areas. You look around, back up, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Hey.
16.
16. You don't take any damage.
Yay.
As this barrack trap, more of a mouse trap really, snags onto your boot of your toe, the toe of your
The
boot.
boot of my toe.
You're like, oh.
Smoking smoker pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Yeah. So you find a small landscape painting.
Cool. Small landscape painting.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to go back. Be careful to avoid all the traps and look in the other room.
All right. Do you want to look in the exploded room at all that you're exiting, or do you
Yeah, I'll look there for a little bit.
roll an investigation check?
Nothing.
17.
17. Cool. Hang on. There we go. You find there seems to be some small piece, like there's small sections of gold chain that are around, too small for anything to be made out of. It seems to be torn and tarnished. Also some small pieces of like silver that's been warped, so like silver plated things.
Chakal's dignity.
Yeah, Chakal blew up that heirloom.
Yeah, there's burned and tattered canvases that used to be some art paintings at one point. There's warped, bent, like a fancy, more ceremonial purpose dagger that the entire palm has been exploded off of, and any gemstones that were at one point on it have been cracked, destroyed, or like shattered beyond all mending hope. And the blade itself is warped and curved. But you also do find some other pieces of gold chain that are warped, twisted, slightly melted in some cases. This you gather that this was at one point their treasure vault.
Yeah. But it blew up. Alright, so I'm gonna go look in the other room.
All right, you walk over into the other room. Investigation check.
What?
Investigation check.
You see a spot on the wall where I removed the thing.
9. Oh no, 11.
11. Yeah, you see a spot on the wall where Gregory moved a thing.
Great.
Investigation.
Also a giant blade in the ground.
Oh, that's a constitution. Oh, investigation. Oh, 9.
Yeah, you don't see that Gregory moved a
Okay.
thing.
Great. But
Yeah,
there's-
actually, you trip on the way in on a net on the ground.
That's nice.
And then behead yourself.
If only.
This is where Chakal almost died.
Mm-hmm.
This is where Chakal almost died. This is where Chakal almost died.
At the front door is where Chakal almost died.
So there's nothing of any use in this fort
No.
except for the painting he
Except for
found.
the painting he found.
Alright, well,
Hey, you can sell that. It probably belongs to somebody.
I'm sorry for dragging you both on this pointless adventure, though.
Spend Fool Crusade.
I'm guessing that
You
The-
own this now.
Guessing that the ring that you sold recently belonged to that woman.
Oh my. If I had known, I would never have sold it.
Yes, it's not your fault. I'll offer to Vol to cancel my order of horse armor, and I'll offer to work for him for a while and see if we can get that ring back.
That he sold is worth so many days' wages.
I know!
You'd basically, your child, and your great grandchildren would be indebted to these Swedish dwarves until the debt is paid.
Maybe this will be why Halen leaves the campaign.
Sorry, I'm a bond servant now.
Alright, well, assume we don't see any signs of other adventurers, and there's nothing else south of this that would be of any... where any adventures
On your
would
way
go.
in, you saw a point where a horse was pounded into the ground.
Yeah, no, you do see
Medical.
A Gorgon.
no,
in the distance.
I was munching on your horse.
You do see there are some.
Did
I'm just
you
trying to see the stats of this.
Remember to tie up your horse.
I rode my horse inside.
Yeah, but you didn't take it down the ladder.
How do you know?
You do
Because
see there are
horses-
four
Anatomy.
birds circling overhead.
Oh no, birds are bad.
Birds are bad. Birds are bad.
Do I see that they are?
Roll a nature check.
Oops, that was that.
And Grindelwald continues.
I am cursed.
That's a 1 and
But
1
you had
and
a nat
9
20
is
today.
11.
I did,
What?
but I'm
11.
cursed.
11.
Yeah.
All right. You do see that these appear to be some vultures. You know, scavengers and stuff.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Not cockatrices.
No, not cockroaches.
Good.
Unfortunately.
You killed those.
Those ones. Alright, well, can I take a good survey of the land, see if there's any sign of anywhere else any
See, way off in the
adventurers would
distance.
go?
Sure.
Is there any interesting thing about my painting?
Not
I
necessarily. It
investigate
seems to be of this island.
Okay.
10.
No.
See an
not
orc
really.
village off in the distance.
No, that's like 30 miles that way.
You see a giant Groosh idol rising and growing.
And you call it jumped out of its eye and
Yay. Alright, well, I'm going to collect my companions, apologize profusely, and head back to Tyrion Town.
Okay, so you cautiously make it back to Tyrion Town, because I don't want to have any more random encounters. And yeah, so you are currently in Tyrion Town.
It's actually
I'm going to find
25 miles away.
Rosie and ask about what the pieces look like.
She describes that the ring was just a simple gold ring, and the signet ring was a more heavily embossed, engraved, and tooled golden ring, probably cast and quite expensive for its materials. But she still is hesitant to talk about the family heirloom.
Okay. Well, I investigated the fort where bandits once camped, and I didn't find anything there. But I promise I will keep looking.
Thank you.
Don't make promises you can't keep, cliche.
Well, thanks for that. I knew it was a long shot. It's been nearly a week.
Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Well, no, you've already given me
False hope.
quite a bit. 50 gold. No, I can't think of anything.
What'd you say?
I'm sure that eases your conscience.
At least we didn't sell the stuff.
I didn't sell.
I don't suppose you had a ruby ring, did you?
Oh, goodness, no, I couldn't afford anything like that.
Okay, good. I was afraid. My companions found a ruby ring in those ruins a while back, and I was worried that was one of the rings, and we'd sold that already. And I was scared that we had sold one of your.
No,
Heirlooms.
I don't have anything like that.
There's actually this Grumsh idol.
Belong to my long lost relative.
Belonged to
I
my
haven't
old
seen him around
father.
recently either.
Mixed family.
On his body in the woods yesterday and buried.
Anything else you do there, or do you?
I probably shouldn't be working these. Well, how long have I been? How many miles have I traveled?
I can tell you.
Wasn't it about 11 miles there?
like 9 or 7.
Okay.
It's hard to tell on the map.
So
Let's just lowball and say it was 14 miles there. and
14
back.
miles there and back. And how many miles into the village?
York Village is like
Well, from the east gate, it's 30.
30.
Okay, so they'd be halfway there by now.
Yeah, they're halfway there by now, unless they're going at a full pace. I think they were.
I'm going at a fast
Idris
pace.
is halfway there.
So they're like probably there at nightfall.
Halfway there, assuming nothing bad happens to me.
Okay,
while
so
we're
it would be pretty pointless for us to work these horses
Well,
to try.
horses
And,
would travel faster than I could.
well, but it would probably work these horses to death trying to get there in time.
They would start taking exhaustion stuff.
They would start resenting you.
Yeah, so it's.
I mean, you could try
You
to
could
exchange
get
them out
fresh
for fresh
horses.
horses.
I will try to train them for fresh horses, and I'm going to try and save my friends, maybe.
All right.
He had a change of heart.
Before that happens, do you want to do anything with your painting, or?
He's gonna hang it up in his room.
I'll head back to Vol's shop and. Well,
It belongs in a
Museum! Well, I'm going to see if Stefan will go with me as well.
nah, I'm gonna
Okay,
keep
Stefan
it. I'm gonna
is
keep it. I'm
all
not
on
gonna-
board with this. He's bored.
I'm not gonna do
Teach it,
anything with
brother.
it.
You not do anything with it? Okay. Are you keeping it with you, or are you?
Yeah. Well, I'll stick in my room,
All right. You stick it in your room.
and then I'm going with him
Okay.
to chase after Chakal.
Let me write down that you.
Are you going after Chakal now?
Yes, unfortunately. I have a feeling they're going to need my help. Our help.
Suppose I'll come with you then.
Chakal.
Okay, I'll be there.
Let's go.
Let's go save some friends.
Let's go save the world from Grumsh.
Grumsh doesn't want to destroy the world.
Save the world from our friends.
Save the world from our friends.
Save the world from our
Let's go save the world from Discount Thanos and Discount Daughter.
Save our friends from the world, and then save the world from our
Discount
friends.
who?
Discount Thanos.
What?
Chakal.
Chakal's father wanted to start a rock collection. It's a bunch of gemstones.
Well, I had the head start, which means I'm going to run into trouble first.
This
And
is
not
this is
notice it because my
this is
passive
Chakal's
perception is
storyline.
currently 6.
Chakal.
Ooh. Yeah, it's true.
Idris, roll a percentile.
So is my
Gloomsweet.
painting like an above view, or
72.
just like,
Just a landscape view of the island.
as in like from
Hills,
distance?
is ocean in the
Like
distance.
from a ship.
Gotcha.
What did you roll?
72.
72. Okay. Chakal, roll a percentile.
73. Ooh, hey.
Chakal, you rolled a 73.
I cast mage armor on myself as a child because I forgot to do that earlier today.
Alright.
72 and 73 are the same thing, aren't they?
They are. Yeah. I just didn't like it.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Well, maybe Idris likes it.
No, because if I start, it's one of the creatures that if I introduce it, now suddenly I have to have the rest of them, and I don't want to.
What?
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean?
It's probably an
Well,
intellect.
what's happening?
Probably an intellect devourer.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, you guys think you're in, like, you know.
And I won't be able to stay for much longer.
Yeah, I know.
Eek. Sorry.
You should be.
You will be.
Alright, so roll a
Okay.
percentile.
What?
Roll a percentile.
2d10s.
Okay.
Roll 70 20.
72.
Okay, roll something else.
That's what I rolled.
Okay, 89.
Thank you. Jeez. Okay.
I mean, the grassland encounter
You
wasn't
pass
what
by.
you
You
wanted?
see there's a large creature that you haven't seen before. An elf and a human, in somewhat ragged clothing, patched leather, not armored per se, carrying staves, and they're kind of walking towards the forest.
Greetings! Have you
Hi.
seen a elf dude coming by here recently? Actually, elf chick coming by here recently. Forgot what gender he was today.
Yes.
Which way did they go? Her.
That way.
Thank you, bye. I run off.
Okay.
Actually,
Well-
go back. Hey, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
Come help me stop.
We were sort of just, checking on the forest, making sure everything's doing all right. We had some weird creatures.
Oh
around.
no!
Are you a wandering band of
Oh,
adventurers?
they're probably werewolves.
Don't listen to.
They could be
Johnson.
druids.
Are you a wandering band of adventurers looking for something to do?
We're half of those things.
I think they're druids.
Um,
I'm not there. But
I am
think they're
trying
druids.
to go to the orc village where my dear friend, Miss Idris, has gone, and I think she's going to get herself in a lot of trouble, and I want to stop anything from happening to her, because that would be terrible. Can you help me get there? And what is that creature you're with?
Well, that creature with I'm a Fergal.
I am so sorry. I have not met your kind before. I think
You're
maybe
right.
I have.
I know, I was right.
Sorry,
I didn't have
I'm
to
kind
look.
of in a crazy rush today.
They're werewolves. They were just
Pleased to
killed
meet
her.
your acquaintance. Can you want to join me? That's totally fine if you don't. It's kind of weird.
No.
Okay, bye.
Well, wait, just real quick.
I don't really have real quick. I need to just walk and talk.
As he starts walking around, he grabs a pinch of dirt, starts muttering something, and he throws a pinch of dirt at you, and you start running faster.
I start running
You
faster.
start running faster.
Thank you.
Don't come back, please. That happens. Idris, as you are walking off at quite a rapid pace, quite a few hours, you're about 3 hours, 4 hours into this, where you see Chakal.
There's no possible way she could have caught up to me. I left immediately in the middle of the day. At first light, she didn't leave until after her whole debacle in the arena.
Oh, okay.
This is true.
That's true.
And also, I'm assuming that was Long Strider, which only lasts for an hour.
Okay.
I've covered a lot of ground in that hour.
You're on a mountain, and you see in the distance something.
All right, Qualm, we're going to pick up our pace. They had their chance to adventure, and now they've blown it. Grumsh guides us onward.
Roll another percentile.
But Grumsh guides us onwards. 52. I'm rolling these twos like crazy. It's a good thing I don't use 2010s.
Okay.
He's like, I don't want to introduce this. There are no gnolls on folklore.
What a shame.
I know gnolls are my favorite.
Gnolls are the best. You need an enemy? Gnolls.
You guys really gotta stop mentioning stuff like this.
When did I roll gnolls?
You rolled, it was 52, correct?
Yep.
Bring it on.
7 gnolls.
What
Pop up. Start looking at you.
Nice.
Marching forward. Is there anything you'd like to do before stuff starts happening?
What are gnolls?
They're
Hyena
people.
men.
Hyena people born from demons.
Cool.
They're evil.
Yeah.
So they're
You
so
know,
you're
before
peasants.
Where hyenas?
before things
Oh,
happen,
so
I'll
that's
just
not
burning
good.
hands as many of them as I can.
Okay. 163. I gotta find 163. Where is my book? There it is. Okay.
I'll try
Right,
and have
stuff
calm
down.
talk to them, but regular gnolls don't know Abyssal.
It's gonna be great if Sam joins us next week. She'll be all alone in the city.
Torn in freaking.
Yep.
Okay.
However many of them I can get. need-
First things first, roll initiative. What's your initiative?
16.
16. Okay, you are going first.
You are the initiative.
I have the initiative. Alright. I will cast Burning Hands on them, as many of them as I can get.
You can get 3 of them.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Yep.
burn them.
Okay. Do they have to make a saving throw or anything?
Yes, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 18?
That succeeds.
17?
That succeeds.
8.
That does not succeed.
Haha!
I'm going to double check on the damage. I'm fairly certain I'm correct in my remembrance.
Great.
Yep.
That's null.
Oh, how
Oh, lovely.
gross.
Yeah, you are.
So the one that failed takes 9 points of fire damage, and
Okay.
the rest would take 4.
Alright. They start snarling at you.
For my
You're in luck they don't have blind sense.
It's true, but for my bonus action, I'm going to activate my blade song.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll rush up to the nearest one and have Qualm attack it from invisibility.
Okay.
So Qualm gets a 17 to hit,
That hits.
and he takes 7 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Which he succeeds.
Cool.
18 passes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 7 points piercing damage?
Yep.
Okay.
That's all my things.
Okay.
The gnolls form you and eat you.
The gnoll that is quite charred and slashed at the moment, and swipes at your little guy there, with his spear. That is a total 20 to hit.
That hits.
There we go. And that is 7 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
Wait, sorry, 8 points of piercing damage.
But he's resistant to from non-magical weapons. So he only takes 4.
Good for him.
Good for him.
How many hit points does he have?
He currently has 6.
Ooh.
Nice.
Don't be happy.
There's a
Too late.
the gnoll right next to him is going to stab at you.
Good luck.
That is a 14 to hit.
No.
Okay. The one right behind him that you also burning hands is going to take a longbow shot at Quam.
No.
That is a 10 to hit. It misses. Arrow whizzes
Yes.
past him.
For someone who wants to die, you certainly have a way too high armor class.
Then the other
I
4
don't
gnolls.
take this to die.
Yes,
It's
it's
true.
true.
To die.
The other 3 of the gnolls are going to take shots at you with their longbows, and the one's going to take a shot at your Quam. The one taking a shot at Quam is that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 4 points of piercing damage.
Is that already reduced?
That's not reduced.
Okay.
So that would be reduced to 2. And then there's one shooting at you. That's a natural 20.
That hits.
Misses. And misses. That's... You take 15 points of piercing damage.
Ooh.
How much do you have? Like 20 something?
He has 4 left.
No, but like, yeah.
Total is 19.
Thanks.
I got this.
Goodbye, Icarus.
Alright.
Turns out we don't need to stop him because the...
He already got stopped.
I got this.
One of the gnolls that shoots you said, "You'll make a fine dinner." It's your turn.
Cast Dimension Door.
You didn't happen to pick up any of the healing potions from Sue, did you?
I didn't know Captain Sue had healing potions.
Oh, okay. While you're thinking, I'll be right back.
Yeah, no, that might be better. So wait, is the knoll that I'm right in front of next to any other knolls?
All right. So,
Is the knoll that I'm right in front of next to any other knolls?
he is. There's 2 right next to each other, and there's one just a little behind him.
Yeah.
The one directly in front of you is looking pretty rough.
Cool. Then I'm just gonna burning hands again.
All right. Same three make saving throws. What's the DC?
It is 13.
Fail. Succeed. Fail.
Cool. So the failures take 8 points of fire damage, and the success takes 4. Bless you.
All right. The one right in front of you incinerates, and the one behind it is starting to look pretty toasty.
Cool. Toasty Knoll.
I will then.
I'll then run away.
Wait, is there still one next to me?
There is one.
Alright, then Qualm will attack that one.
Okay.
His claws. Oh, that hits. That's a 21 to hit. And he deals 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that Null needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He passes.
Yep.
Wait, what's the DC?
Passes out.
Yeah, he passes. So how many points of damage did he take?
He doesn't take any.
From the piercing.
Oh, from the piercing, that was 4.
4. Okay. This one's looking pretty rough. Also looks like he was at one point.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. We need to double check something real quick.
Bye, Idris. Hope you find your grooms.
I'm fine so long as they don't get any more natural 20s.
Yeah, because armor class is 19, isn't it?
And I can use shield.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can have a class of 24.
Alright, it's now their turn.
One down.
The
6 to
one
go.
that's pretty damaged is going to, quite frustrated at this flying thing in its face.
It's not flying, he's on my shoulders just reaching out and going.
Sorry, not flying thing. I keep thinking he can fly. He can't fly.
He cannot fly.
The beast can fly. He can't. Dang it. Okay.
He can transform into something that flies, but he
Yeah. He's quite frustrated that he's going to stab at it with his spear one more time.
No.
He does not actually. In fact, he stabs himself in the eye.
It dies.
He's going to roll. He's not dead. Somehow.
He's gonna live and survive and become the final boss at the very end.
That would be a depressing final boss. With his.
He's gonna get stronger. He will make through.
And then the one right behind him is going to take a shot at you.
No.
Misses.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
I'm going to cast shield.
All right, you do that.
First things.
15 to hit.
Mike, you can cast Green Flame Blade now.
19 to hit. Does
Nope.
shield last for the entire round?
Yep.
Cool.
It'll last until the start of my next turn.
Well, then no one can hit you unless it's a natural 20. That's no. Okay. Cool. Awesome. You are alive.
Cast Green Flame Blade.
That probably would be best. Alright. It's the Null right in... Actually, you know what? I'm going to have Qualm attack the Null right in front of me. He's going to actually go before me. So then
Okay.
I can use Green Flame Blade. Oh, that hits. That's a 21 to hit.
It hits.
And he deals 5 points of piercing damage.
It is dead.
Yay! Then are there any Nulls that are right next to each other?
There are two a while away. Two archers are next to each other.
How far away?
They're about 25 feet. So it's not. You would have to be passing through one of their. The one guy you've already burning hands. You have to pass through his melee to get
And
there.
I just circumvent him.
If you circumvent him, it would take like all of your movement.
I have 40 feet of movement.
Oh, okay. It would take most of your movement.
Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just go later. Run up, and I will cast Green Flame Blade.
All right.
So I just attack the one that I get up to.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
It hits.
So hold on, I haven't cast this cantrip yet. I'm so excited. It's the last of my cantrips that I need to cast, and then I can die a happy blade singer.
You will.
All right, so I do normal damage. Ooh, max damage. That is 13 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And then green fire leaps from him to the knoll that's right next to him, and he takes 3 points of fire damage.
All right. The one that you just hit looks worse for the wear.
Yeah.
What happens if there's multiple people around them?
It's a creature of my choice.
Oh, okay.
Within 5 feet of my first target.
Ah.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. The one that you just stabbed drops its bow entirely, grabs its spear, stabs it right at you. That misses. And then the one right next to it backs up a little bit more and shoots at you with its bow, which also misses.
Curses.
Okay. One's going to take a shot at Quam.
No.
Misses.
Yeah.
Misses.
Ah!
And yeah, no.
I hate boring rounds.
It's your turn.
Cool.
Cash hunger for Dart, eat them.
I don't have that spell.
It's just your problem.
I'm not a warlock.
Not yet.
Not ever.
You do hear a little talking back in your head. Hey man, how's it going? Need a hand?
Sure, why not? So how many gnolls are left? There's,
You killed one. One's looking very rough right in front of you.
I thought I've killed 2.
He killed one and Qualm killed another.
Right. Sorry, this line isn't. There we go. Yeah, 2 are dead, so there's 5.
So I can hit a lot of them. Well, you know what? I'll have Quam attack the one in front of me, and then we'll decide from there.
Okay.
It's 9:30 on
That
the
is
screen.
a total 22
Your phone's almost
Hits.
Yes, it is.
It's 5 points of piercing damage
Alright.
and a Constitution saving throw.
He fails.
So he takes an additional
What the?
5 points of
He's
poison
dead.
damage.
Yeah. Your phone is
I
broken.
broke it.
Alright, so now there's 4.
There are 4.
I shall cast Magic Missile
What
at
the-
4th level.
Alright.
Or sorry, not 4th, 2nd level.
Yeah, I
There's
was
4.
I was
Wait a
gonna say,
minute.
what?
How do you have. What?
Yeah, Igris has a super
Oh, that's
secret. He
just
has a 4th level, one 4th level spell slot. He's using it now. No. At 2nd level, so there are 4 missiles.
Alright.
One of them is gonna. I'm gonna use my circlet of magic missile to make one of them into a D8. That one is going to go against the gnoll that burnt from my burning hands before, and the other 3 are gonna split up between the other 3.
Okay.
I forgot that you can do the magic missile.
Yes.
Yeah.
let's split it up. So the D8 one takes 6 points of force damage.
Alright. Okay.
The gnoll that's closest to me
Okay.
takes 4 points of force damage.
Alright.
Then the next closest takes 5,
Gonna use the ball's energy.
and then the last one takes 2.
Yeah,
Alright. It's now their turn. The rather damaged and burnt one's going to shoot at you with
At
his
least
bow.
kill Qualm.
That misses. And then one's going to take a shot at Quam.
Yes.
Misses.
Ah.
One's going to take a shot at you. That is... Oh, that misses. And then one more at you, also misses.
How hard is it to kill this guy?
It is very hard to kill this
Gosh.
guy.
What's Qualm's armor class?
15. He has little tiny armor.
Dang.
Yeah, he has leather armor.
Cursed you and your little tiny armor.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but it's quite gaudy.
Mm-hmm.
Because guess who gave it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's cute again.
So happy. Alright, okay.
If he dies while I'm gone, I'll be mad.
I'll call you in before that happens.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile again at 2nd level.
Okay.
Hit them all each once because I can't use my circlet again.
Alright.
So, burned guy takes 5 points of force damage.
He's looking pretty rough.
Guy who's closest to me takes 2.
Alright. He's looking unhappy.
Next guy takes 3.
Alright.
And last guy takes 4.
Alright.
I'm not next to anybody because I killed that guy. So I'm going to run back to the guy who's burnt him, and Qualm's going to attack him.
Alright. You do that.
That's cocked.
If you're running back to that guy, you're going to be running out of melee with the... Wait, no, you're not. Never mind.
you
Right,
step
because you
back so
backed
he
up.
can shoot
That's
me.
right.
That is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit hits.
So he takes... Sorry. 7 points of piercing damage.
From Qualm, right?
Yes.
And he passes his with a natural 20, his dexterity, his Constitution saving throw. 7 points, you said?
Yes.
All right.
This is the burnt guy.
Yes. Oh wait, that's the wrong guy. No, the burnt guy's dead.
Okay. That is our turn.
Qualm's the real MVP.
There's 3 left.
There's 3 left.
I'm really good at what I do. I'm the best there is at what I do.
So
what I do isn't very pretty. Except for I'm a girl right now.
that is a 19 to hit.
To hit who?
You.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
That is the end.
Longbow.
Because I'm all out of spell slots.
Oh, I've been doing that wrong. Whatever.
You're forgetting pack tactics.
No, they don't have pack tactics.
Oh.
He has a +3 to hit, which I was using a +1 instead of a +3, because I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Wow, there's only modifiers to hit. I was using the wrong stats for. Anyway, I'm an idiot.
Anyway, if they have a +3 to hit,
that is.
then I could actually might survive. I highly doubt it.
5 points of piercing
I'm
damage.
down.
You're down. Okay.
Qualm is still in this though.
But Qualm's still in it.
Move over to my other character.
One was going to take a shot at Qualm.
Yep.
Misses horribly. One's going to take a shot at your prone body, so it's disadvantage on the shot, correct?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. All right. It is Qualm's turn.
Make a death saving throw.
Oh, and a death saving throw.
Well, I make it at the end of my turn.
Or end of your turn, right?
So Qualm.
Because Qualm was technically your turn.
Qualm has a speed of 40 feet as well, so he's gonna rush up to the one who downed me
Okay.
and attack him.
All right.
And he gets a 21 to hit.
Okay, he hits and he fails his save.
Alright, so he takes 6 points of piercing damage
All right.
and 3 points of poison damage.
All right.
He's poisoned for 1 minute.
All right.
And then at the end of the turn, I make a failure on my death save.
Bum, 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 bum. All right.
Boom. You need a big gong to hit when people make.
And we just need a
saving
loud
throws.
heartbeat sound and the whole screen go red for a second.
All right. The one that was
think
just
it's
attacked
the
is
hearts
going to
alive.
stab down at Qualm with his spear.
I believe in you, Qualm.
Is Qualm's armor class higher than 7?
Yes.
Okay, he misses. Sticking the spear into the dirt next to Qualm. The one behind him is going to... Oh, he was at disadvantage. Hang on, let me check that. Okay, whatever. The one further away is going to take a shot at Qualm. That's a 10.
Is anyone's armor class lower than 10?
In the
Shouldn't
party?
we know?
No.
In general, in D&D.
Oh, yeah, lots of big things have lower thing. Than
Oh,
10,
okay.
I think.
Okay, and then misses your body as well.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Alright.
The one right in front of you looking pretty rough.
I mean, right in front of Qualm. Qualm's gonna 16 to hit.
Barely hits.
Oh no, wait, 17 to hit.
Still hits.
Less barely hits.
Fails the poison save.
Less barely.
4 points of piercing damage.
He is dead.
Yay! And he's gonna rush over to the next nearest knoll.
All right.
And I make my death save, and I succeed.
All right.
1 success.
That's
That's our turn.
so the one that Qualm's right in front of is going to take his spear, stab it down at Qualm. That's a natural 20.
That hits.
Spear is okay.
Qualm is down no matter what he rolls.
That's oh wow. Despite rolling minimum damage, that's 4 points of piercing.
Allow time for someone to save.
Have down to 2.
I said it's the point of the multiple
And Qualm's
death saves,
down.
just to
Yes.
allow time for
Yikes,
someone
okay.
to save.
Yes.
Qualm's down, and then the other null's going to shoot at your body. And he instead shoots the guy who just stabbed Qualm.
I still might win this despite being down.
Not unless I come along. Or not if I come along.
That is.
I don't
Please,
know.
please, like you could hit him.
Hey, today I've been doing okay. I murdered 2 people.
Why can't there be death
All right.
saves in Minecraft Hardcore?
It's your turn.
Alright, my death save. 1 success. Qualm's death save. Rolled off my thing.
Qualm's done too.
Is one fail.
How many of the things are still?
There are 2 of them left.
Me and Qualm took down 5 gnolls.
Qualm did quite a bit of the actual taken down, but you know what? That's not important.
I softened him up for him.
Yeah.
I did a lot of magic missiles and burning.
You know,
things.
really, the long-term plan is Qualm just keeps kill stealing for the XP.
If only you had the bees with you still.
Right?
I know, right?
That could have saved you.
All right, so that's your guys' turn. The one right over Qualm is just gonna stab him.
He has advantage.
He does.
'Cause he is right next to him.
Well, I mean, he misses still. And then the one
He's so angry. He just
starts walking up to you, and as he's walking, he takes a shot at you. The disadvantage is 16.
That hits.
Okay.
Right, because mage armor goes away when you go down.
Wait a minute.
No, Mage Armor stays.
Oh,
Blade
right.
Song does not.
Oh,
Um,
right.
Is a hit while you're unconscious and stuff with automatic crit?
It's an automatic crit, which means I have failed 2 death saves, and Idris is dead.
He's really dead for real?
Yep.
Hail a fallen warrior.
Don't worry, Qualm's still in this. He can get a nat 20 and come back.
He's gonna come back and play as Qualm.
It is Qualm's turn.
Oh dear.
Come on, nat 20. Nope, that's another fail.
Okay.
Idris died as a girl.
Nice! That's his tombstone. He
Idris,
died.
he died as a girl.
Wait a second. Does it wear off?
No.
if
No.
you're dead?
No.
Dang it, I only had a day and a half left. Probably a day by this point.
I'm gonna reduce character art for your tombstone.
No, this is great.
Anyway, it's the Knoll's turn.
It's all my
The
fault.
one over Qualm's going to attack Qualm.
It's all my fault.
He has advantage, right?
It's all your
Yeah.
fault.
That's a 15
That
to hit.
he died.
That's his armor
That's
class.
my
So
fault.
that hits. So that's 2
Two
death
failed death saves.
fails, and
Should've
Qualm
done
is
that
dead
thing.
as well. But he's not really dead because he just
goes back into the.
goes back to the abyss.
As he goes back, the Knoll's here. No, I can't see my axe. And yeah, that's
And his cigar drops onto the ground.
the cigar drops. Ash fades away.
Mr.
So
Idris,
yeah.
Mr. Idris, I don't feel so good.
The Knolls start going over your body.
Oh no, they have the deck now.
What kind of armor do you have? Do you
I
have
don't
armor?
wear armor.
He has a
Robes,
costume.
what do you have?
So what I have is a dagger, my lucky coin,
Okay.
a crystal arcane focus,
Okay.
a map, an explorer's pack, my spell book, a broken lyre, a silvered rapier, my costume, a pouch which contains 215 gold pieces,
Okay.
a deck, a grumsh idol,
Okay.
a glowing ring,
Okay.
3 flags,
All right.
and a bunch of charts, deck of minor effects, and the circlet of magic missile.
They leave both of the decks on your body because they think them as things of cards. Actually, real quick, as they see it, they start playing through. They both draw a card.
This is how I
First
do.
draw. Get 2 more with my death.
Fantastic. All right.
This was
Well-
worth every penny.
That one of the Knolls regains all his health.
No!
Here.
Oh no, they don't take the deck. They just run through it like.
No,
oh, the
he doesn't
card's
regain it.
blank.
He gets more permanently.
He regained.
Oh, he just regains it. Okay.
Yeah.
In the time that Sue was gone, her date turned into a girl and died.
This is PSA, people. Don't date Captain Sue. You'll turn into a girl and die.
Or be pulled under by a kraken.
That too.
She's just a disaster.
Or be thrown off a ship.
You know, to be fair, that was between Sue and Chakal. Hey, wooden sword survival tip number something or other. Don't get a girlfriend.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was.
Oops.
But a wife is okay.
Yeah, the wife's
Yeah.
okay.
Wives are nice.
So
And
if
the
you
other
get married right away, you're alright.
And the other one, he starts trying to rub off the burnt parts, the singed fur, and the and you know the kind of the bloods, and he just can't You can't.
Oh, I know which one this is.
They take your circlet, finding it fancy. They take your silvered rapier. They take your money.
It's fair.
They take
I'm
your.
dead. I don't care.
They take your crystal focus as well. I'm just
come across your body and loot it, so I'm annoyed.
right.
Hey, you guys can take me back and revive me.
They
I'm not doing
they
that.
take all sort. They
I'm not
take
saying you. I'm saying the people with consciences.
basically they leave the
I
They
have a
leave the
conscience,
idol.
You're against it.
they leave
Gonna
both decks of
cast
cards.
ceremony on you.
They leave both decks of cards, and
Oh, he's
That's-
dead. Ceremony.
that's about it.
I take the flags and charts.
They do leave
What does that do?
the
Comes
treasure
back.
map as it seems useless to them.
What is rely?
And
Cast the
they
spell and he comes
take
back to life.
2 of the flags, just leaving the red raven one.
Okay.
These are the thicker flags that could be potentially used as
Do
blankets.
they
or-
take the map of Rakanto?
They do take the map of Rakanto.
If we
Do they take my spellbook?
They do.
Yep.
Kindling.
Do they take my broken lyre?
They do not.
Do they do they strip me of my costume?
No, they leave that.
Oh, we won't be able to revive him. So they're probably gonna eat him.
Oh, they took the glowing
How much of
ring.
his body do we need to cast resurrection?
Resurrection. Roll a religion check.
Wait, did you say they took the charts?
They did not take the charts.
I have a hand, but I can look that up myself.
Actually, let me check something real quick. No, they do not take your map of Rakanto. Your treasure map.
Yeah,
As they do not speak common and can't read it.
Wait, and had that one speak to him?
That one was special, and it
Okay.
is dead.
Okay. Congratulations, you killed a special knoll. How do you feel about yourself?
Nothing. He's
Damn,
dead.
that's true.
Hey, I'm an Archeron right now.
Ah, I see you failed. Well, welcome to the party. Here's a sword. Go kill something.
Could I have a spellbook instead?
No, I have a sword. Go kill something.
Could I have a sword spellbook?
Sure, why not?
I think Chakal's
Sort
just
of
gonna
spell
end up in a
Okay.
field.
That would be so cool.
What's your religion
You
check?
like a carve?
I can look at it myself if I want.
Okay. Well, what was your religion check?
Dad,
I would suggest not reviving Yggdrasil.
does it require nat one? Does it
Okay.
require his soul is willing?
It does require a willing soul. That much you know.
Yeah. He's probably not willing at this point.
But you
Yeah,
you
but he
are
took
aware.
the stuff that made me useful. I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
He can get
See.
it back for you.
Hey, I'm finally off the island. I
Yeah,
succeeded.
You succeeded. He won right now, guys.
Yeah.
I won D&D.
Micah won D&D. It's over.
So you guys are all heading over that way too, right? On horses.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Talon, quick jump off a cliff.
you do catch up with Chakal, who's on foot.
And
And
we
then-
quickly outrun her.
And then I imagine you all travel together.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. You come across Idris's body.
Oh, I
Gregory
think
does
he's
not
dead.
say well. Oh my goodness.
He died as a girl.
That is very unfortunate.
Are you
Think
seriously
whisper on
having
the wind.
emotions over this guy?
This was all your fault, Talon.
This is my fault. If I'd gone with him, this wouldn't have happened.
Oh, don't be silly. It's his choice to come out here
You know-
alone.
If you had gone with him, then you might have died too. And then where would your wife be?
Exactly.
See? Look, I mean, there's still stuff on him. We can loot him. I move to loot him, please.
You now have the deck of
Thank
minor
you. That's what I
effects.
wanted.
And the potion.
Yes.
There's also a flag, some charts, a Grumshidle, a
Can
regular
I-
deck of
can I
cards.
investigate
I'm
see
going
what
to
happens?
take all of those things.
Sure, including the Grump title.
I do want the Grim Shadow. I want to destroy it. I've been
Alright.
wanting to destroy it.
We'll
for
get to
a
that in
long
a minute.
You also want to
investigation.
strip me of
Yeah.
my costume.
16.
time. No, thank you. You can keep that.
You see that there's a lot of arrows around, and there seems to be a
Puddle of demon ichor.
there's some demon ichor and
Where
ash.
there was
There's
a
a charred cigar.
gaudy, tiny suit of armor.
There are some null corpses around, and there actually is a pretty horribly gaudy, but very miniaturized, small suit of leather armor.
Survival check. I'm going to try and see if I can track him. 9.
Quick, take an oath of vengeance.
Looking around. Oh, wait. Stefan's with
Yeah,
you. isn't he?
Stefan's here. Stefan, see if you can track them.
Well, I'll try.
There are 5 dead gnolls.
Oh, you did quite a number on them, at least.
He has a 21.
They went that way.
Yep. I think I can find them.
Alright, let's go.
Are we sure this is mission critical? Are we sure we're in a good position to do this?
Well, with him dead, we don't exactly
There's
have a
21, he
mission
knows there's
anymore.
only 2 of them.
So let me get this straight. We're going to chase after the things that killed Idris back to their home where there's probably a bunch of them?
Yeah, well, as I was loading the body, I discovered he had no money on him, which means they took all his money.
Oh. Well, yes, but still, a bunch of them?
He had like 200 gold.
You don't know that.
I don't know. He
What?
had a lot of gold.
You don't know that
I
either.
have 2,800.55 gold, so
20.55?
2,800. 28.5500. Which is the weirdest possible way to say that.
I said I still have materials for ceremony, yes?
You do. You have enough for one more casting, I think.
I am
No.
going to cast ceremony on
No.
Idris.
No!
What? You can't be undead for 7 days.
I want to be undead. Maybe I was going to come back as a revenant.
Just wait 7 days after that. Well, I'm going to cast ceremony and give him some nice funeral
Did they
rites.
take the map of folklore that...
They did. I'm assuming Hannah now has, Sir Colin now has that.
I'm gonna play a sad
No, I was asking if the
panpipe
gnolls
song.
took the map.
Oh, no, they didn't take the map.
And then I'm going to
There you go. You have the map now.
I'm going to dig a grave
Dang
for
it.
him and
I get a natural 1 for performance for a funeral panpipe song.
Okay.
are there any rocks around I can build a little cairn for him with?
Make an investigation check for that. So you begin attempting to play a funeral dirge.
Nat 20.
All right. As you begin playing the funeral dirge, you actually are playing a wedding song.
Yeah.
You just, you're a little distraught. Oh
So I
wow,
now have-
that's okay.
Measurement.
You
You find a good collection of rocks and start building
Okay.
a cairn over where you dig the hole in
Broken
quite a
lyre.
short amount of time. Stefan
Deck of cards.
rushes back over and says, "Hey, if we rush, I see there's 2 stragglers heading over.
A red
Probably
raven
catch 'em.
flag.
and the others can go if you want. I won't. I'm not going.
Okay.
Some
Jakal?
charts and the Grump Shot.
Huh?
Are you going to be following Stefan to kill the rest of the gnolls?
They have money. Yes, I am.
Okay. Gregory?
Actually, wait.
I follow.
Is this going not the direction of the orc village?
It's
She doesn't wanna
not
go.
in the exact same direction, but it's like... if it-
Okay, yeah, cool.
Alright, so-
I'm in.
Let's get those.
all of you guys make an athletics check?
Yes, those scoundrels.
Wow, that's actually not bad.
1.
Athletics. That is a 21.
All right, so the 2 of you start rushing off very quickly. You leap on the horse and you go, well, he leaps on a horse. You just start bounding after him as this
Carl's too
giant,
busy.
intimidating horned creature. You
Carl's too
trip.
busy.
Stand up.
Carl's too busy listening to the voice of Grump that's now in your head.
Oh, yes, I've got the idol.
You put down the charts.
Yeah.
So you guys, as you continue rushing on, make another athletics check, everyone.
Are there athletics?
19. Wait, hang on. 23.
Should I just Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's another 21.
All right, that's a 20.
Oh, wait a second. Technically, that's a 22 actually.
Okay, and a 23. So he catches up to you. You were a bit ahead of him. He catches up to you, and you are about halfway behind them.
Okay.
Wait,
One more
Wait, who? What now? Who
Jakal
catches
is-
up to who?
behind you guys.
Okay.
That's your fell. One more.
10.
Okay.
You 11.
All right. You catch up to the gnolls. You bound past Stefan as he's still coming up behind.
Wait a second. Can I viciously mark them as I'm running towards them?
You can do that right now. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Running on your left.
I yell.
Nice.
What?
Give that man some inspiration.
No.
Oh, boo.
Not yet.
Is that from something?
Captain America.
Yeah.
He's
Wait.
running
Captain
around.
America, the Winter Soldier,
with,
and he keeps on passing
Falcon.
Falcon.
We now see the funeral of Idris,
Oh,
looting,
yeah.
wedding marches, and rocks.
Anyway,
Would you
I
like
yell,
Idris's character sheet so he can frame it as the
Scoundrels,
first character
murderers!
PC you ever killed off?
I would.
You can see the official eye and hair color.
Yes, I actually am quite curious.
my grandma can murder better than you.
I went with the hair color that was for both moon and sun elves, and then I just chose a fusion of eye colors for them.
Alright, I'm going to check something real quick.
Get a wall mount. Kid eyes.
You know what I was about to say? Dang, Ben, you've been going shorter than I have. You've already killed someone. I haven't. I remember that I killed Eval.
Yeah. I mean,
Not-
to be fair,
Not that really means much, but
Yeah.
No, no.
It wasn't really you.
I was
Yeah.
surprised Eval lived as long as he did.
Well, since
be
you
fair,
made him to be.
You also killed Reed.
Too far.
technically, I don't count that either, just because Reen was supposed to go away to begin with. So, well, congratulations, Ben. You've done something I even haven't done.
I've
Yay.
killed 2 people.
You made a TPK.
Technically.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool. Yes.
It was their
Ro-
own
go ahead
stupidity.
and
It
roll.
was our own stupid.
It fails its saving throw, so roll your
Default.
d4. Which one are you yelling at? One's limping and one looks fine.
I'll yell at the limping one.
Alright.
That's a 1.
Alright.
My grandmother has more pep in her step.
It starts limping a bit harder. And turns on. They both stop and.
They turn
begin
around and go,
drawing away.
"Ah!" as this giant horned beast barrels down upon them.
They do start. Yeah, it's one of them. The stronger one's going to take a shot at you. It misses, and then the weaker one's going to take a shot at you as well. It misses.
Yay.
Yay. By this point,
Wait, I'm like right next to them now, yeah?
you're about 60 feet away. Max range, insulting them.
You're big enough you can eat them.
You are most of the way up to Stefan, who's now getting close, but still kind of out of range to do anything.
I proceed to insult more.
Okay.
And do they...
Okay, he fails to save.
2.
All right. What do you insult him with?
I say...
You look like a leftover.
Let's see.
I've seen Disney villains who did better than you.
Why, you're uglier than a...
Then Idris is a girl.
You're uglier than I am.
Idris now mysteriously finds himself inspired.
You're uglier than those spiders in the caverns that we fought.
It looks confused. It's now their turn, and it's going to shoot at you. That's a 18 to hit.
Darn.
Okay. And that's...
I'm gonna die.
Watch these 2 gnolls proceed to wipe out the entire party.
Just be me all by myself.
why-
No.
That is 9 points of
You
damage.
should like come save us or something.
Just feel like you guys
wait a
have
second.
Stefan.
I need to be using my thing. Okay, whatever.
You guys have Stefan.
I
It's
need to
fine.
be using things.
Then the next one's going to take a shot at you as well. That's a natural 20.
6, 7, 8, 9. You said 9 points for the first one.
Yes.
Second one.
Natural 20 to hit.
Yeah, I know.
And that is a
Really
14, 15 points of damage.
Won't give him enough guilt to justify
Wait a second.
leaving forever.
Never mind. I need to be using cutting words. I just thought about it, and then you did another one. And anyways, 15. 1. This could be bad. 2, 3, 4, 5,
And a stack in the
6,
deck.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
No, I'm just
12, 13,
looking at one,
14, 15.
Don't look at the deck. It ruins the surprise.
Sorry,
Stop looking at the deck.
I'm shuffling it.
I mean, she's already seen. She helped me write
That's
this
true.
part,
That's
so.
Dang.
Yeah, I already read through them all, and they're
I've
almost
read
all
through them
bad.
all too.
I know,
like-
they're great.
I'm at like 14.
I think there's like 2 that are actually good.
Yeah. My goal was to give nothing that was too good and give nothing that was too bad.
I had
Yeah,
some really good
no.
ideas and you didn't like any of them.
Yeah.
Because they were
I'm
just
at-
like weird.
I'm at 9.
You're at 9 hit points.
I'm at 9.
It's
Okay.
okay, you have Stefan. You'll be fine.
Um,
Don't worry.
Stefan
Now I
catches
have
up to
dance
you.
everywhere for the next
Um,
2 days.
Call you. 3 of you are now here. It is currently though Gregory's turn.
Cool. Wait, am I up to them now?
You can advance towards them. Right now, everyone's with you at the moment.
Wait, like... I mean, I still can't rapier attack them.
No. you'd have to
Is the
be
chat
within
happy
5
that the
feet.
elf is dead?
They're like about 50
Not
feet
really,
away now.
actually. They haven't said
Okay,
much.
and I can't. I'm not there yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
I think
going
that actually
to
pretty good.
insult some more.
More insults.
We'll say, Micah.
He fails to save.
Micah.
Cool.
I will say that it's better than I could have done against those gnolls.
Did you? I'll say. Have you two been having an ugliness competition or something? That's 3 points.
All right.
Again at the weaker one.
That's awesome.
It looks at you. And you just see behind its eye, Sterling very bloodshot, and just
just keels over. and
keels over from some apparent aneurysm of anger. The one next to it looks.
An aneurysm. An aneurysm.
Stefan rushes up to you, puts his hand right on you, and pumps you with 15 points of healing.
Pumps you full of drugs.
Yeah.
Here, have some steroids.
Thank you, Stefan. Feel much better.
Let's bring it. I will try my very hardest to protect him until I can bring him back up.
Unless I screwed that up, but
Yeah.
if I did, that's on me.
That too.
Jakal, you're up.
Do you have
Oh, okay.
what is your strength?
They're about 50 feet away.
14.
They're 50 feet away.
Yes.
Sorry.
I can't
Oh, I
do
could try
anything.
getting to 15.
Unless I hurl a
You can move
javelin.
me, but
Okay.
your attacks are at disadvantage.
I hurl a javelin.
I
All right.
inspire you. Get those scoundrels, Jakal.
Okay.
You have it. You have D6.
Ooh, cool.
Oh, yeah, no,
23.
you can't, you can't
All right,
use,
that hits.
You can't use me as a shield.
That's without
Okay.
using the.
Okay.
I guess level 4 will have to take a stat increase then.
Dang it, 3 points of damage.
Okay.
But I hit the dude, so yeah.
Sorry. But
All right,
I'm
so
rather
you-
heavy in that form.
Hit it with the shoulder with a javelin. It's now going to glare at you. Pulls out its bow at you.
Dang it.
That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And that is
I'll use cutting
what's
words.
the damage? Okay, cutting words
Yeah.
against that'll be against the damage since it hit her. But that's fine.
Right.
Minus 6.
Minus 6 to its
You
damage.
take 2 points of damage.
Yay!
Critical no. Critical no.
Critical no.
Gregory, your turn.
Critical no.
Cool.
Starring members.
Wait, you said I can't get close
I'm
enough.
so happy that I got
You
killed by
you can keep
gnolls.
running up to
That's-
it. You
okay.
just be leaving the group you have right now.
It's
And what's your movement?
30.
Now
Okay.
Spring has to be killed by
so
some
I can-
koala.
As you're this large, you do have an additional 10 feet. So you can get within 10 feet of them.
Within 10. How
Why
far
are
are
they
they?
asking about gyms?
They're 50 feet away.
He's
No one-
behind and he's catching up.
No
So-
one cares about gyms.
Well, sure. I'll run up.
Gyms
I
is
don't know.
worthless.
I'll run up half the
Oh, that's
distance.
Spriggan, yo.
Yeah, okay, so you're not
Get
10
you
feet away
nice.
from them.
Salamanders or whatever.
Yeah, insults
Those are evil.
again.
Alright.
I'm giant.
Find an iguana.
Fails to save.
Yeah,
Can't
this
they just
creature
ride
I
you?
never fought. And that's 1 point damage.
Okay. Next up is
Did he jump
Stefan.
into missiles?
Hold on. Jakal might actually be able to wield me.
The wheel.
He has
Chakal can, yes.
She can.
pretty much nothing, so for range,
Rock, rock.
except for potentially one thing.
Too bad she's a barbarian.
She's proficient in shields.
She's not going to use it though.
He has a name.
No one cares about you.
Do, 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 do.
Is the smiling a bonus action?
Oh, I forgot if he has the sword of smiling.
That is a bonus action.
Yes.
Why is this big?
Are you gonna use that?
Well, on my turn. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't matter.
The English died before my backup character came in because I really wanted her to kill him.
Okay.
Except for
Jakal.
the absolutely perfect character.
Stefan reaches out his arm, grasps you on the shoulder, and says, "Go get him." You
Who does?
get
Who says this?
Stefan.
Okay.
You get.
Oh,
Which
he's
is-
casting heroism?
Yes.
You get a plus
It's,
2.
Well, I'm not doing anything. I don't have
That's
a
true.
character. I mean, I have a
It's up to your your temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting
Right,
ability
yeah.
modifier.
I always get that one confused
My
with
spellcasting ability
divine
modifier?
His.
His. Okay,
So
I
you
was like,
get,
I have like nothing on
which
that.
is charisma for him, I believe. Yeah. So you
Yes,
have
charisma.
you have 3
Extra.
you have 3 temporary hit points, which is a separate thing.
I do.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I always get blessed, divine favor, and
At the
heroism
start of each of your
confused.
turns, you gain that.
You
Okay.
also still
So
have
does that keep
D6.
stacking?
You also.
No.
Okay.
Temporary hit points do not stack.
Or did
So
you
at the
use D6?
start of her
Did you use the
turn,
D6?
she gains
So
that.
how far away am I from?
You are immune to being frightened, though.
Sweet. How far away am I from these guys?
You're still 50 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna grab another javelin.
All right, make an attack.
Did you use the D6?
No.
Not yet.
Did you rage? Not yet.
6. Okay.
10.
10.
You have inspiration.
I have inspiration.
15.
15.
Hits.
Thank goodness.
Barely.
All right.
Plus it was 4.
5.
5 points of damage.
Yep.
You strike him squarely in, right near the hip.
Why is he not dead yet?
Because he pulled a card that gave him all his health back,
Oh,
or he
crap,
got him
that's
back to
right.
his
He's
health.
an elder knoll.
All right. So, that brings it back up to Gregory's turn, right?
Gregory.
Yeah.
It can't be Spriggan's turn.
He just zooms in.
Hey guys.
Hi, everyone.
Hi everyone.
That's not the voice I'm using.
I'm like 10 feet from him now, right?
Yes.
I will close. Well, first I will. Wait, how can I do this?
This guy's taking you forever to kill 2 gnolls.
I know.
And one of
He
them
killed
is wounded.
5 in a quicker time.
Well, we also had
Because
one
he's
after.
Ignis.
The
Um,
Spellblade. The
Dead.
greatest fighter that Folklore has
First I'm
ever
going
seen
to
or ever will
use
see.
the sword of
Yep.
And he
smiles
died
and
as a
say,
girl.
Yep.
"Put a smile on that ugly mug of yours."
All right. Did I write down what type of save it had to be?
Charisma, isn't it?
Charisma?
Hey.
Charisma or wisdom, whatever it is, he fails. So, so he's.
Charisma.
That's terrifying.
All right.
That sword is just so.
And then I close the distance
Mhm.
and
Step on him.
rapier with an 8.
Okay, that misses.
Yeah.
You really kind of small moment.
Should have used skills that Brawley was teaching you. Grappling.
It's so it's the null. He's going to stab at you. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, cutting words.
All right.
How many times can I? Wait, I used that once.
Yes, and you
Is that-
inspired once.
Are those?
Those are the same thing.
Okay,
They
so-
both take inspiration die.
Uses your body inspiration.
So you
Right.
inspired,
Because
call.
I have 4. Okay, cool.
and
So,
you cutting words once.
Yeah, so sure,
Correct.
I'll do cutting words again,
Okay.
and then I'll have one left.
All right. So roll your.
Yeah. 3.
It's a 15 to hit.
That's-
yeah. Wait, did you already tell me to hit?
It was an 18 to hit. Now it's a 15 to hit.
I can't use it after you tell me, right?
If you use it after
Do I
I
use
tell
it
you,
after
you
you
can use
tell
it to reduce the damage dealt to you. Correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's you can
I
use
think
it
Bard.
after.
I'm
I
supposed.
think it. No, you
I'm supposed
you can
to
use it after you find out what the to hit is, but before the DM declares that it's a hit.
Yes.
It's a weird thing. It's almost like you're playing Magic and you're using.
Well, but I know what's a hit because it's my armor class.
I know, but it's before the DM rules that it is a hit, even though
Even
though everybody involved knows that it's a
after
hit.
the roll, but before he says it.
So,
either way, that does nothing if we're applying that to the.
but you can do it against the damage dealt to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you're doing it against damage dealt to you, he deals
I mean, I assume
5 damage
I
to you?
would be able to choose that.
So then what was your roll?
3.
Okay, so you take 2 points of damage.
Right.
We good?
Yes.
All right. It is now Stefan's turn, and he's just gonna kind of start running his way up there with his halberd and his maul. Oh, he has a javelin. He's going to throw that javelin.
He's a paladin, should have javelins.
That hits. What's a javelin, Hannah?
1d6
D6.
plus strength.
That is that's 8 points of damage.
What?
Math not even once.
-8.
Thank you.
Does Stefan have spell slots?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering.
It's pretty nice spell slot.
He just doesn't have anything really prepared.
He doesn't have Divine Smite.
I mean, you could do
He
divide
does,
by
but
probably be actually.
Not
exactly
worth
the
it.
same number as.
he wasn't thinking of it at the time.
Okay,
But I'm a druid. So I have
He's a little new to the paladining
that's
thing.
fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, guys, I hate to spoil surprises, but never mind. I remember. Okay, cool.
Spoiler alert: the party survives.
Chakal, your turn.
Okay. I would like to run forward.
All right.
So I do.
All right. At this point, you are within melee, I believe.
Oh,
'Cause
cool.
You were charging up last turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Now you're within melee.
I'm pulling out my great sword.
All right.
And you were going to rage.
Yes, I'm raging.
And okay, great. You attack him with your greatsword.
Yes.
Recklessly.
Recklessly.
All right.
Who was in that one?
15.
That hits.
19.
That
Thank you.
definitely
sorry.
hits.
19.
2d6 plus 4.
4,
Oh, 2d2. He's dead.
8,
Cleft in twain.
12.
Yes.
Lethally.
You
non-lethal.
shroom, head off to the side of it.
I start looting the body.
All right. You find all the rest of Aegis' stuff.
Yes!
That's right, Idris' stuff.
Here.
I erased everything, but
Oh,
I can tell
well,
you.
okay.
Alright, how much
cool.
gold did he have?
I had 215 gold pieces.
So
Hang
you
on.
guys will work that out real quick. You don't find anything else of worth or value on them except for the rest of your javelins.
I take this back.
And Stefan takes his javelin as well.
I turned to
There's
Chakal.
a dagger.
Did you happen to pick up that deck that I forgot his name
already.
There's my lucky coin,
that Idris had with him had been
which
making
always
mischievous with.
lands on heads. So it always lands with heads face up.
Hang on just a sec.
Here, why don't you just let him write stuff in your character sheet and
Yeah,
you
just write it
play.
in treasure just because I'm running out of space otherwise.
All right.
Yes.
I have an extra large equipment.
What are you saying?
Did you happen to pick up that deck that Idris was has been making mischief with?
You mean this deck?
Yes, exactly. Just wondering if, well, I would like it back, please.
It's true, he did pay for it.
No.
Well, you see, it's actually my deck because I bought it, and well, I hate to be pushy, but I do find it rather fascinating.
Roll a persuasion check.
To persuade that I bought it.
Yeah, to convince her that you did, because she wasn't there.
Yeah.
13.
13. He seems generally a pretty honest fellow. Unless you want an insight check specifically.
He's great.
I like an insight check.
Okay, insight check.
Please don't
4.
make fun. Yeah.
You know what? He seems really sincere. It does sound like he did buy this.
Insight. At 3.
You?
Yeah, he seems really sincere. He
Your insight is a plus.
did pay for that.
I'm sorry to see that
2.
go. Please use this responsibly, and I'm not taking another one.
Everyone draw a card in Idris' honor.
Have that.
I don't care about his honor.
I think I'll keep this be for the moment.
Oh, wait.
We'll see when it will come in use. I now have a thingy. Deck.
All right. So you make your way back over to where, at this point, Halon has finished
What is that?
building the
Oh, that's what it
cairn for
Yep, that's all the things.
our dearly departed
Okay,
Idris the
thank you.
Spellblade.
Those two things are magical items, but you don't know what they do.
Okay, cool.
But that's what they are.
Sweet.
You don't know what they are, but they're written down as such so that you know what those are.
All right. So you come up to Halon as you were casting your ceremony, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That takes an hour.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's in the process of casting the ceremony. It is now becoming nighttime. Anything you guys would like to do?
Okay, I also have 6 extra rations on me.
Oh yeah.
Forgot.
Our foods.
I'm going to head back.
Okay.
I think we all will.
To the duck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna camp here for the night, but
All right.
I'm going to take first watch.
All right.
Die because we're attacked again by those.
So you take the first watch. For sake of time, you fought off the gnolls in the area. There's nothing else around here to fight you.
I drink a cup of lemonade in Idris' honor.
Do you do Chakal?
What?
Do you do anything before you go to bed?
I organize my stuff.
Okay.
And
infestation of spookins.
then I go to bed.
Okay, you do that.
Hope I don't die.
Gregory.
I go to bed.
All right. Chakal.
Yeah.
You do start hearing a speaking in the back of your mind.
Oh yeah, I would like to get up and smash that thing with my greatsword.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you're gonna get possessed, girl.
19.
You wake up as soon as you start hearing Chakal, and you wake up. Halen, you hear Chakal, wake up.
Something wrong?
How are you talking to me if I'm in my room and you're in your room?
You're
camping out.
Oh, we're
Outside.
camping. Sorry, I missed that part. I was-
No, you just traveled like 20 miles back in the
I'm
middle of the
confused.
night.
It's Noel's favorite terrain.
I just. So, you know that creepy idol thing?
Give it here.
Here you go. It's talking to me and I want it to stop and I want it to die.
Can't kill wood. You also can't kill gods.
Stefan walks over at this point too. He sees the thing.
7.
You've seen it. He's seen it before.
7.
He
If I
knows.
could borrow your halberd.
Have at it. I also have a maul if you want to just lay into this thing. I mean,
I will take both of them. Going to attack.
With both of them at the same time.
he currently is pulling out a let me double check his stuff that he has. If we're gonna do this, can I have one? I can just kind of help.
There, take it.
All right, he takes the maul back.
So, I am going to cast Divine Smite
Okay.
on this thing, and I got a total 21 to hit
All right.
with Divine Smite. And I don't know what the halberd does, and I need to check Divine Smite again.
Halberd is 1d10 slashing.
Okay, 1d10.
I'm looking up Thunderous Smite.
Go on, scroll down. It's better.
Divine Smite. 2d8. So it's 1d10 plus 2d8.
Hi, salute him and leave him. I think that's going to be Chakal's thing.
Yep.
1d10.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, 7 plus. That's 9. It takes 9 slashing damage and 6 radiant damage.
Okay, and it takes it was hang on 10 bludgeoning damage followed by 7 thunder damage.
Is it destroyed now?
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw, you with disadvantage because you're kind of asleep at the moment.
You have
3.
advantage because of your danger sense.
Okay. So I
that would
Sorry,
be
I forgot
an
about with the fireball.
18.
Okay.
That was
5.
feels better.
8.
That was better.
All right.
Sad.
Everyone everyone less than you take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
6. Okay. Of what kind of damage?
Necrotic.
No.
It eats away at your skin.
Eats away at your flesh and your soul.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I hate it when that happens.
Oh, if I got hit by that, I would have only taken 3 necrotic damage. If I had just got hit by that, I would have only taken 3 necrotic damage.
Cool.
I'm just-
You take half damage from that, and you take half damage again, because it's a save thing. So you take half of that. So you take half of 6, which is 3, and then because of your ASMR stuff,
Yeah, so I take
1.
1.
You take a necrotic.
I
damage.
take a necrotic damage. I get like a wart.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I actually discovered something in D&D
so.
that rounds up.
Really?
Yes, it's the wizard's
A
arcane
ward
recovery
that covers
ability.
That's true.
1/37th of your body.
Yes.
All right.
That's a big wart.
Now,
So
do
you
you
take
guys
more.
just go to sleep?
Don't know exactly how big it is.
Going to sleep.
Okay.
Stay watch.
So
I'm gonna stay on watch.
all right, Stefan takes the second watch. You guys have no trouble, and you wake up in the morning next to Aegis's cairn, and that's where we're gonna leave it off for this episode. That one places. Don't you know you never split the party?
I blame you. I blame you. I blame you.
Yep. I blame myself too.
Okay. Well, I'm Ben Anderson.
Micah Morrow.
Hannah Anderson.
A complete failure.
I'm Grady Crossley.
Bye bye.
It's been surreal.
See ya.
Inconsolable solving.